To the all signs, their feelings for you from June 2nd through June 15th. If you're new to this channel, hi, welcome. Baddison Intuitive Tarot. Very happy to have you here. You'll notice that I have the date of today's live stream extended to 2 weeks instead of the usual weekly. I'm not sure, but I might not be here next Sunday for the weekly all signs live stream. I'm not sure yet. So I wanted to make sure you guys at least had that week covered. But if I do end up doing a live stream next Sunday, then it'll just be more of a quickly check-in. All right, I'm going to take some time off just for a week, So yeah, just want to let you know why the date is extended so far out than usual. Hi, Katie. Hi, Marion. Hi, Justice. Hi, J-Dub. Hi, Girly Poo. Nice to see you. Happy birthday season. Hope you guys are all doing amazing. I feel like I've been dealing with this lingering flu. It just won't go away. So today is going to be more of a quick style read, and then I'm just going to curl up in a ball in my bed and watch some reality TV or I Love Lucy reruns. Because yeah, I'm like, where did this come from? The kids are out of school for summer break, and I think that they brought all their classmates' germs with them. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So if you're new to how I do the all signs, their feelings for you reading, I dive into you and your person, whoever they are, for the next week ahead. You could be single watching this. You can be married. You can be in a relationship. It's whoever you're connecting to on an emotional level for the next 7 days. I'll be able to tap into you guys' situation, what your story is, and what you're going through. Remember to never give your power away to tarot cards. You're never tied and bound to the outcome of reading, whether it's a good outcome or not, because you have free will. Only take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because I do get really, really nosy in these readings. I don't hold back. What else? No, that's it. That's it. All right, so I'm going to start with Gemini. It's their birthday season, and I'm going to go back to Aries through Pisces. All right, so let's do this. Happy birthday, Gemini. Hope you guys were all doing amazing. Let's take a look at you and your person this week. All right, what do we have for Gemini this week? Who's heading towards Gemini? And what's their feelings towards Gemini this week? Gemini and their person. What's going on? Gemini. 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. All right, Gemini, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 9 of Cups. Their view of you this week, we have the World card. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Your feelings towards this person, we have Temperance. This looks nice. Looks like you and someone are getting on the same page this week. It feels nice. It feels like I have this energy of you being like, about dang time. I'm getting a little sassy energy off of you, Gemini, where you're like, about dang time, we're finally getting on the same page. Some of you guys may have just completed a karmic lesson with each other. It looks like you're going to have a good week. What's the overall energy? The Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy again. It looks like, Gemini, you and another person are resolving some unresolved issues between the two of you. And one of the biggest issues may have been communication. Someone was not really good at communicating when they were needing some space or wanting affection or wanting more than what they were telling. It feels like you and another person are getting on the same page this week. All right, so let's break it down. Let's start with their feelings for you. I got the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups as feelings for you tells me that this person's feeling very satisfied, very content with how you guys are connecting this week. It's like this person feels like everything's looking good. You guys are getting along. You guys might even be planning a date outing together. Okay. Could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. Why the 9 of Cups for how this person feels about Gemini this week? They may be wanting to do something nice for you. Two of Cups. And I have the Two of Wands on the bottom. The Two of Wands is my planning card. Well, if it's someone new in your life, it's my talking stage card, but I don't think you're in the talking stage with this person. So it feels like this person's planning something and they're taking your input seriously. The Two of Cups, as their feelings, tells me that they feel like you guys are on, you know, a similar, you know, level when it comes to how you both feel about each other and what you both want with each other and what you don't want to see happen to the relationship. It feels like there's a big decision being made around this time frame that you both are co-signing. Wow. That's a big difference from last week. All right, let's clarify your feelings. I just want to make sure that it stays this way. I'm a little bit, you know, doing this, you know, doing these readings for so long. I still have that part of me that's like, how long is this going to last? Clarify that Temperance. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, the theme of your reading this week, Gemini, is you and someone finally working together. And it looks like things are moving in a new direction. And I feel like there's a big turning point that you guys have reached, where you guys are at like a corridor of your relationship where one door is getting ready to close while a new door is about to be open for the two of you, where your relationship is going to start experiencing new dynamics, new things to talk about, new ways of challenging each other, because relationships are here to help us grow and evolve. What this is telling me, Gemini, is that whatever you guys were always dealing with before is not going to be you guys' theme anymore in your relationship. Now there's going to be new challenges, new ways of challenging the two of you in the relationship for you to be the better versions of yourselves going forward. Okay? But it feels like a level up. It feels like a level up. Some of you guys may work together, or you met through work, or you do something similar. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. You are going forward a little bit cautiously though, Gemini, because of you guys' history together. You may feel like you need to be optimistically cautious. Now, this person is viewing you as being everything that they're looking for. The World card, to be seen as the World card, tells me that this person views you as completing them. Not that you completed them as a person individually, but complete them as far as a relationship goes, because you want to be whole on an individual level before getting into a relationship. And I feel like this is what you guys' issue was previously. You guys were not where you needed to be on an individual level, and it kept on coming in as a challenge for the two of you's relationship. But it looks like you both may have done some healing, did some soul searching, did some work on yourselves individually, so that way you guys can be there for each other the way you both need to be there for each other. And now this person's feeling like they got the full package now. Some of you guys may be taking a trip together. Clarify that World card. Clarify that World card. The Queen of Cups. This person is viewing you as someone that's softening up to them. You're being very compassionate. You're being very nurturing to this person. For some of you, there could already be children involved. Often the Queen of Cups shows up as a mother in my readings. But this person is viewing you as someone that's being very nurturing to them around this time frame. Looking like you're really taking good care of yourself. You may be doing some self-care this week, getting your hair done, treating yourself to a glass of wine, and just enjoying yourself. The Knight of Swords shows me that this person's still viewing you as keeping a close eye on them. The Knight of Swords is Gemini's court card. This is you still wanting to read the situation carefully. You're not letting your guard down too much. You're enjoying the situation this week, Gemini, but you're also not letting your guard down. You're always staying on top of things when it comes to your heart, is what I'm getting off of this. You play chess, not checkers. You're still thinking about the next several steps, but you're coming in feeling happy about the whole energy around the two of you. You're like feeling relieved that there's no drama around this time frame. Okay, Geminis need a break. You've been getting a lot of hectic readings, and it looks like you're having a nice week. So let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune comes in when we're reaching major turning points, when karmic lessons have completed and things are starting to align for someone in regards to what's up ahead for their destiny. All right, what is alignment with their soul's purpose, their soul's growth. Oftentimes the Wheel of Fortune comes in when the universe is trying to link us up with the right people that are playing significant roles in the way we want to grow in this lifetime, the experiences we want to experience, because those are people that are in alignment with you to make all that happen. Okay? Did I just miss somebody? Thank you, Danny. Aw, thank you for that cold brew. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. The Six of Wands. Gemini, I'm getting nothing negative in this reading today. The Six of Wands, which is Jupiter and Leo energy, tells me that this week you guys are just on point with knowing what each other wants, doesn't want, really working together. You guys are really being very supportive. All right. The Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune are both Jupiter energies. And if you're not familiar with how Jupiter rolls, Jupiter governs success, growth, and expansion, like I just said a moment ago. It's a very lucky time. And when it's in the upright position, it's a really good time to get things to work in your favor. Luck is really on your side. It's like you guys are giving each other a lot of fun, playful attention this week. I'm getting the same message over and over again. So Gemini, this looks like a really good week. And if you're single watching this right now, there may be someone in your life that is showing up for you around this time frame, showing you a lot of attention, showing you a lot of care, wanting to just be there for you and to show you that they're here to show you support, whether it's someone that you're meeting for the first time or a friend or a family member. You're connecting with somebody on a deep emotional level is what it feels like to me, and it feels really good. All right, so let's tap into the situation for Geminis who are not in a good place right now, and you may be in no contact with your person. I'm going to get their hidden feelings because this looks good. It's giving me the same repeated message. So for zodiac signs that came through, Gemini, I have Sagittarius. Gemini is here. Leo is here. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. That's the main ones that came through, but it really could be any zodiac sign, okay? Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl. If you haven't already, I appreciate it. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. My heart always comes back to you, even when I don't want it to. Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. The distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. So for the Geminis that are not in a positive place just yet, you got someone that's longing for you, longing to hear your voice, even just hearing their name come out of your mouth. They're really feeling like things have kind of went the opposite direction of what they expected, and their feelings are still lingering for you. All right, so take that however it resonates. Just enjoy your birthday season, all right? Happy birthday. On to Aries. Do check out your June monthly, Gemini, if you haven't already. It's in my June 2025 tarot playlist on the YouTube homepage. Hi, Aries. What up, buttercups? One Sakaruni. All right. What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries this week? What do we have for Aries this week? Aries, for the next 2 weeks. Who's heading towards them and what's their story going to be for the next 2 weeks? Aries. June 2025. 2 more shuffles for Aries. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Aries. All right, Aries, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 4 of Wands. That's Aries energy coming through. Their view of you, we have the Hermit, that's major arcana for Virgo. Their behavior and actions towards you this time frame, Ace of Pentacles, looks really good. Your feelings towards this person, the Nine of Cups. And the overall energy supporting this week, we have the Fool, Three of Cups, and the Five of Swords, and the Four of Swords. This feels very similar to what I just had for Gemini. So you might have strong Gemini placements, or the situation is coming in predominant because we are in Gemini season. Okay, so if you're not connecting with Gemini, it may be because of Gemini season. But it looks like you and another person are trying to work out your problems around this time frame and be supportive to each other, even if there's like a pink elephant in the room in regards to something that was recently said, or something that needs to be said, or something that may have happened between the two of you. Because with their feelings for you being the Four of Wands and your feelings being the Nine of Cups, you both look happy about how everything is unfolding, and you both feel like you're in sync with each other. Okay? This person is coming towards you with something stable. This is someone that wants to build a future with you with that Ace of Pentacles. They are viewing you as being a little bit more recluse for the next couple weeks than you normally are, but they don't see it as a red flag or anything like that. They're just seeing it as you putting a lot of time to yourself, because you are showing up as repeated nines. You've got repeated nines right now, Aries, indicating that this is a time for you to look within and realize what needs to be released from your life, what needs to be implemented, what patterns are just doing no good service for you, and embracing new ways of showing up for yourself and other people. We are in the year of number 9 too. If you break down 2025 numerically, Aries, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 breaks down to a number 9. And that number 9 vibration talks about sweeping up the rest of the old debris from the last 9 years as you set yourself up for the next chapter. And I got the Fool energy right here, which is your energy, indicating that you're getting ready to start a new chapter where you're not wanting to repeat any BS with anybody for that matter. Not this person, not anybody else in your life. If someone's coming to you with the same old BS, you're not even giving it any of your attention. You're not reacting in any given way. You're kind of coming in indifferent to anybody that's coming to you with the same old BS. Like no reaction is going to be coming off of you. No one's going to get you quick to anger. No one's going to get you quick to cry. No one's going to get you quick to show any sign of being affected. This is you just being done with all the BS. And there's someone here that you are looking towards building something with, and you feel it in your heart that this person wants the same things. Wants things to be, fun, different, but in a good way. So let's clarify that Four of Wands. When the Four of Wands shows up as how someone feels, it's telling me that someone's feeling like this next couple weeks, you guys are being very supportive over each other. Things are feeling more grounded. Things are feeling more stable. Things are feeling like they're not coming in with a lot of, threat to the relationship's dynamic. And I am seeing repeated fours as well. And fours talk about discipline, security, and foundations. So I feel like around this time frame, you're being very disciplined in regards to not allowing old versions of you to come out that you feel like gets in the way of you having a true happiness, while also not responding to other people's, nonsense. I like it. I like it a lot. Why the Four of Wands for how this person feels about Aries? Six of Swords. This person's feeling like you guys are coming to a peaceful space around this time frame. You guys may have created necessary space between the two of you to create that sense of balance if you were feeling like things were starting to tip over between the two of you. But you guys are moving beyond that, okay? The Six of Swords comes in with a smooth transition to where you guys want to take your relationship. And since we started off with the Four of Wands, it's not this person feeling like they're moving on from you. It's this person feeling like you guys are like taking your relationship to a more stable place. Wow, what's been going on the last few days between you and Gemini? I wonder if it's because we're in Gemini season, which rules the third house, which is all about community and support and communication. People communicating more effectively around this time frame, Gemini. I mean, you are ruled by Mercury, which is the planet that governs the way we communicate with people, how we convey our thoughts, how we get our words out, especially if there's been misunderstandings leading up to this point. I feel like people are taking advantage of your birthday season, Gemini, and talking clearly with people that matter the most so that there's no room for misunderstandings. With the Three of Wands showing up, Aries, I am feeling like you're looking further beyond your backyard in regards to the people in your life. You're trying to see if people make sense to you 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, instead of just the summer months. Okay, you feel like something bigger is happening. So let's clarify your feelings for this person. You've got the Nine of Cups. Why the Nine of Cups for how Aries is feeling towards this person this week? The Page of Cups. You're feeling like you're seeing something in a fresh new set of eyes. And it's activating that inner child in you where you just want to be playful with someone and not take something so seriously. But I do see the Queen of Swords indicating that there's still a need for you to use your discernment at all times while also allowing yourself to be playful with somebody. Okay? Yeah, based off of that body language, I am getting an Aries that's like not dealing with any BS. You just want to enjoy yourself. Clarify the Hermit for how this person's viewing Aries, excuse me. Why is this person viewing Aries as the Hermit, please? You do still look like you enjoy your privacy, your alone time. So you're kind of showing me that you're half in the doorway of wanting to be social around this time frame, not with just this person, but with other people in your life. But there's another part of you that just wants your own alone time. And when you want it, you want it. You're not going to give any Fs if people want to spend time with you. It's kind of like, you know, I can picture you hanging out with some people for a few hours for like a cookout. And then after a couple hours, you're like, all right, I've been sociable. Get the F out of my house. I want some alone time. I want to play some video games. I want to watch some movies alone with my snacks. It's kind of the energy I'm getting off of you, Aries. And I like it. It's a nice balance of being sociable, being around people that you like, but also having, you know, that wherewithal to know when you need some alone time for yourself. Okay? So let's clarify that Hermit. Clarify that Hermit. The Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, the Hermit, as how this person is viewing you. They're viewing you as being very nurturing, softening up to them, while also requiring a lot of time alone for yourself to make sure that your needs are always being met. So that way you can be there for other people. Aries, I like this reading a lot. I like the way you're showing up. Three of Wands, Eight of Cups on the bottom. You've really turned your back on some stuff. And I'm also getting like you cut out a family member or a friend in order to not allow any more drama in your life. You may have felt like you found the common denominator in regards to a lot of your stress, and you're looking at your love life as not being that part of your stress. But that maybe there was someone in your life that was always needing something from you, whether money, a place to stay, or to emotional dump on you, but not hear what you had to share in return. It feels like you purged someone from your life that was a drag to you, which was having a negative effect on your way of connecting with other people. Like someone would drag your energy down so much to the point where you were feeling so empty to where you didn't even have the strength to hang out with the people that you wanted to hang out with. So you may have been a little bit snippy with some people. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that prior. You may have been a little bit short and snippy with someone that you like because of someone in your life that was requiring so much off of you that you just didn't have it anymore. And you just put up some big boundaries. All right. So this person who I'm connecting to that you are happy to talk to, their behavior towards you this week is the Ace of Pentacles. For some, this person could also be someone that you're connecting to in a financial way. There could be money involved, a money opportunity. Why the Ace of Pentacles? The King of Wands. So their behavior towards you this week shows me you got someone that's feeling very confident in the position that they have in your life. And you are the Queen of Wands, regardless of your gender, Aries. You are the Queen of Wands. That's your court card. So you got someone that's showing up as an ideal match for you. Someone that compliments you very well. Someone that is good looking, or at least they carry themselves in a way that shows that they don't, care what they look like to other people. They're confident in themselves. There's that self-love. Okay. Hi, Kita. Hi, girl. I just saw you show up. Hi, Infinite Faith. So I just feel like, you're just feeling really good. You're feeling really good. But I feel like you really needed to weed out some stressful people. I'm strongly getting that. There was someone in your life that was just like not worth it. It kind of reminds me of that person that will talk to you about what they're dealing with for like an hour straight, and then they finally give you a moment to say something, and 10 seconds in, they're like, oh, let's go get something to eat, and totally cuts you off, leaving you no chance to share what's going on in your life, to the point where you would just get really annoyed, being like, this is why I don't talk to people. I just sat and listened to you for an hour and a half about your friggin' life, and you didn't give me 10 seconds. I don't want to people right now. I don't want to deal with people right now. And it had a negative effect on your love life, is what it kind of feels like. This is a very specific message, Aries. Anything else before I pull the hidden message? Anything else for Aries? Seven of Pentacles. Around this time frame, you're planting seeds in new gardens, and these gardens are going to be everything that you're wanting because you pulled out the weeds. You pulled out the weeds, and now you're nurturing gardens that are going to be very abundant and full of crops that you want and not what other people want. I like it. I like it. All right, let's get the hidden message. For those of you who are in complicated situations right now, where you're not talking to someone right now, whether a family member, a lover, or a friend. For zodiac signs that came through your reading today, I have Aries energy, Virgo, Leo, Pisces, Gemini, and Libra, but it could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl. If you haven't already, I appreciate you. You were my sanctuary. You were the only person I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. Some of you, Aries, someone saw you as their sanctuary, the person that they could go to talk about some really deep personal stuff, but they betrayed your trust. That could coincide with what I just said a moment ago, where you gave them a sacred space to offload about what's going on with them, but they didn't return the favor. They didn't return the favor. It's like, oh, nope, ran out of time. Sorry, Aries. Thank you for letting me chat. We'll talk about what you've got going on maybe next week or something like that. That's what it kind of feels like. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. I see you in the face of strangers. You were always with me. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. That's for you, Aries. I hope it helped. Do check out your June 2025 Love Monthly. It's in my playlist on my YouTube homepage. All right, enjoy the rest of your weekend. On to Taurus. I'm wanting some comfort food right now. I'm like craving different food right now. Anyway. I like anything with hot sauce on it, for real. I have like a travel size Tabasco sauce in my purse at all times. All right, what do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? Inside thoughts coming out. What do we have for Taurus for the next 2 weeks? Who's all around them? What's their story? What's their situation looking like? Taurus. What do we have for Taurus, please? Who's all around them for the next 2 weeks? Taurus. What do we have for Taurus, please? 2 more shuffles for Taurus. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my terrific Taurians. All right, Taurus, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the High Priestess. Their view of you this week, we have the next 2 weeks, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Their behavior and actions towards you this week. I keep on saying this week, but this is for the next 2 weeks in case I can't show up next Sunday. 8 of Wands. Your feelings towards this person, the Chariot. And the overall energy we have is the 7 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Oof. We got a mix of really good positive energy mixed in with some not so good energy. Someone could be traveling a lot right now, making things difficult on the relationship, or someone lives at a distance. Because I have a lot of my travel cards here. Some of you guys may not be speaking to this person right now. They're telling me that you're not really talking to them right now. But it looks like communication is going to open up more throughout the next couple of weeks. But as of right now, at the time I'm recording this, they may feel like you're being very quiet with them right now. Whether it's because you're busy traveling or they're traveling or something went down between the two of you that has left you both needing some time apart. A couple days of not talking. But if this is someone that you currently live with, this is the energy of you guys just doing your own thing for the next couple of days, not bothering each other. There is romantic feelings here, but those feelings are being kind of, you know, covered up by blankets of different layers, while there's an issue here that needs to be resolved. I feel like you and this person are having trouble being on the same page with how this relationship is moving forward, or a specific thing is being talked about that you guys are just kind of bumping heads on. But there are feelings here, but you guys are having trouble seeing if those feelings could be, you know, enough to take you guys further down in your relationship, because it's going to take more than just love for somebody to make a relationship work. You guys really need to be able to work together in other aspects of your life. Someone here, they feel like someone's too busy all the time to make this work, whether someone works a lot of hours or someone's always on the road. Let's just start with this person's feelings for you, Taurus. We have the High Priestess. They're feeling like you guys have a really deep spiritual connection, where you guys may not even have to say words, but you guys know what the other person is feeling without someone saying it. But it's nice to hear it verbally out loud if you're waiting on someone to say something. Why the High Priestess? The 7 of Swords. This person's feeling like you're not trusting them right now, and that you're kind of being very secretive in return. You may feel like something came up between the two of you that left you feeling like you're unsure if this is someone that you can really trust with your life going forward. The Moon on the bottom. Yeah. Or a secret came out. A secret was exposed that changed the trajectory of this relationship in a very big way, Taurus. Whatever's going on, Taurus, with the Wheel of Fortune being here, it's telling me that it was predestined. It was meant to happen the way that it happened. It was supposed to happen. Or it's needing to happen this way if it hasn't happened yet. The Wheel of Fortune card comes in when we are completing a karmic lesson, when we're in alignment with a fated encounter, when our soul is getting ready to be redirected on a new path that's a part of one's next chapter. That's how I'm reading it anyways. That number 10 talks about some sort of completion. But the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position, as how they're viewing you, tells me that they're viewing you as being lucky right now. Like things are working out in your favor in your life, and maybe they feel like their life is not so lucky. They might have some resentment towards you for that. Like you might be telling them about a promotion at work, or how you're going here, you're going there, traveling. or something. This person is viewing you as maybe having, you know, doors open up for you that are closing for them, and they may have, you know, had a bit of buried resentment towards that, and that could be what left someone feeling like they had to remain private about what's going on in their life because they felt like it just wouldn't, you know, match up to what's going on with you. Like, this person really wants to plan a future, but they feel like the future with you and them doesn't match what you want for yourself. Like, they feel like your standards are really up here, and they may feel like they're not able to meet your expectations to the point where they might start to sabotage. Someone here is acknowledging that they may have sabotaged on purpose instead of, you know, having a flaw be called out on. It's like someone's telling me that they purposely sabotage something in order to deflect from a specific flaw from being highlighted or exposed. Like, for example, say someone's insecure about how much money they bring in while you're doing well financially. They may have deflected from the fact that they're not making as much money as you and sabotage this connection by maybe talking to a whole bunch of other chicks or dudes to get you jealous or mad, and it deflected from their inadequacy in regards to their career and pushed it towards maybe them being a player. They would rather you leave them because they were known as a player than to leave them known as not doing really well for themselves financially, if that makes sense. Doesn't have to be that specific situation. That was just a way for me to explain what this person is kind of telling me. And it feels like you didn't care about any of their flaws. You saw them as human. Yeah, Taurus, it's kind of telling me that this person, you're acknowledging that this person purposely tried to like push you away by being more closed off with you, not really sharing too much about their life with you, leaving you feeling like they're just a very closed book. But they're acknowledging that, you know, you were being an open book, and the more that they learned about you, the more that they realized that they weren't feeling like they were equally yoked as you, and felt like you guys just had romance together, but maybe you weren't in alignment with the growth of the relationship. They're just feeling like all I have to offer Taurus is my love. I don't feel like I can offer them anything else. Taurus is doing this, Taurus is doing that, Taurus has these goals. I don't even know what I'm meant to do right now. I feel so lost and confused with that 2 of Wands and that 7 of Cups, to where they just like started getting negative about it and started saying, what's the point? And started pushing you away, Taurus. I see this person sitting here with a map in their hand, and the 7 of Cups and the Knight of Cups, indicating that someone is like, what else do I have to offer, Taurus, but my heart? Okay. It's like they may have noticed that you wanted finer things, or you take good care of yourself. Maybe you show up as someone that's always got, you know, your hair done, or a nice car, or whatnot, and they're like, wow, Taurus takes good care of themselves. Something like that. Clarify Taurus's feelings for this person, please. Clarify Taurus's feelings for this person. Why the Chariot? The Page of Swords. You're still trying to figure out your feelings for them. You didn't have it written yet on what you felt just yet. You were still exploring, and you feel like you're exploring, maybe getting caught off short, and you don't feel like it's fair. You feel like you were still giving this person a chance to be there for you. Yeah, you were still trying to figure this person out, Taurus. It's like while you were starting to get warmed up to understanding who this person is, they started to act funny. They started to act different. They started to close off. They started to hold back. And you're trying to figure out why they started getting distant with you. But now they feel like you're being quiet with them, and it's because what their plan was worked. But it looks like communication is opening up again, indicating that this person can't stay away too long without wanting to hear your voice or be around you or make some sort of contact. Clarify why they're viewing Taurus as the Wheel of Fortune, please. The Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Taurus, this person views you as someone that is very busy. Two of Pentacles. You've got a lot going on for you. You're very focused on your career, your hobbies, your goals. Eight of Pentacles, you are someone that likes to perfect, everything that you are working towards. You're someone that, if you're 90% good at something, you want to strive to be 100% good at something. You just like to be the best you can be, and that you're going through a lot of changes around this time where doors are opening up for you left and right because of your persistence, your dedication to what you're trying to achieve, and it's intimidating somebody. It feels like someone wants to be with you, but they're feeling lost in regards to their career goals. And it's not that this person doesn't have talents or skills. They do. They just haven't harnessed it yet. They're still trying to figure themselves out. They might be younger than you. But I am getting that you got someone that may be at a crossroads with what they want to do for a living, how they want to make their money, or how they want to be remembered. And they're just feeling kind of lost and losing sight of the direction. But they're a good person. They are a good person. They're skillful. They're talented. They just haven't figured out what they're skillful and talented at yet, is what it feels like, or how to make money off of that so that they can feel like doors are opening up for them as well. It feels like someone's career is like holding this back. Like someone feels like they need to focus more on their career than love right now, so they may be sabotaging this. Eight of Wands is their behavior and actions towards you. It does feel like communication is going to be opening back up, because this is someone that can't go too long without hearing from you. No matter how much that they try to push you away, they still want to know what's going on with you. They still want to check in on you. They still want to make sure that you're happy. They want you happy. So it's not like they're wanting you to suffer because you're going through a successful streak right now. No, they want you successful and happy. It's a mere reflection on the fact that they haven't reached that potential just yet, even though that they can. Why the Eight of Wands? The Fool. And the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Holy cannoli. That is a plot twist. Taurus. I just got chills all over. That is a plot twist. Someone's coming towards you more confident. That Queen of Pentacles is you, regardless of your gender. And this person's showing up as the King of Wands over the next couple of weeks. And the Fool talks about new beginnings, new changes. Ace of Pentacles shows me a big coin. So maybe this person's getting a job opportunity that's really putting them in a positive mindset. But the Four of Wands is wanting to be supportive, wanting to be there for you. I like that. Crosswatcher, good job. Taurus, you may be dealing with someone that's just going through a funk. A couple days of just feeling like blah. Taurus is doing great. I don't feel like I know what I'm wanting to do right now, or if things are going to work out for me. And then all of a sudden they start to get hit with some good news too. And it makes them feel more positive, feel like their spirit is lifted. Unless you give them some really good advice. If this is someone that you already live with, Taurus, you may feel like your person is being kind of grumpy at the sight of your good news and success, but it looks like it wears off and they start to feel more good about themselves. It just feels like at first it triggers somebody, but after they have time to process it, this is a whole 180. It feels like someone's going to be more open and less secretive. It feels like someone's going to be less secretive and more open, okay? Wow, I wasn't expecting that. All right, so let's get your person's hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through your reading, Taurus, I had Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius energy here. I had Pisces, Cancer. Aries is here. I had a lot of Pisces, but but it could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button, if girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate you. I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. Yeah, some of you Taurians, someone just wrote you off as a friend because they felt like intimidated about something with the two of you. But it looks like over here, this person's snapping out of it, being like, no, I can't miss out on this with Taurus. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. Yeah. All right, Taurus, I hope this helps. Do check out your June 2025 Tarot Love Monthly that I posted. It's in my June playlist on my my homepage of YouTube. All right, I love you. On to Cancer. Gemini, if you're watching this right now, I already did your reading. I did your reading first because it's your birthday season. Hi, Cancer. One second. All right. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Let's see what's going on with you and your person for the next 2 weeks. What do we have for Cancer, please, for the next 2 weeks? What do we have for Cancer, please? Cancer, for the next 2 weeks, what do we have for Cancer? Cancer, what do we have for Cancer, please? What do we have for Cancer? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck from my adorable Krabby Patties. All right, Cancer, your person's feelings for you this week, we have the 8 of Swords. Their view of you this week, we have the Queen of Swords. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the 9 of Cups. Your feelings towards this person, we have the 6 of Wands. And the overall energy for the two of you this week, we had the Ace of Wands. Influencing that, we had the Devil and the Chariot and the Strength card and the 4 of Wands. All right. Something's heating up between the two of you this week, or for the next 2 weeks, excuse me. This person's still unsure about you, though. They're unsure about what you really want out of them, but they're trying not to let it like interfere with you guys' connection for the next couple of weeks. They're trying to put that to the side and just suppress it for a little bit and, you know, keep that to themselves, because their feelings for you for the next 2 weeks, Cancer, is the 8 of Swords. They don't know what you really want with them. They don't know if you want a future. They don't know if, you know, you're just looking at them as someone to connect with right now. They're feeling really in their head about the whole situation, to the point where they might be overanalyzing every text message you guys exchange with each other, staring at their phone, reading the message, decoding it, see if it's like coming in with a hidden message, okay? And really feeling stuck, feeling unable to get up and be more proactive with taking initiative. Because they're viewing you as sometimes as being kind of, you know, to yourself and not as nurturing as you normally are. Like you send them mixed signals, they're telling me. Like some moments you don't look approachable, you don't look like you want to be playful, you look like you just want to be left alone. And then other moments they feel like you're giving them this warm, welcoming vibe that you just want to be around them, and it's giving them a hard read. Looking at your feelings for them, Cancer, you're showing me that you're enjoying their attention for the next couple of weeks. You feel really lucky to have them in your life. You may not even be aware that you're giving off this mixed signal vibe. But for the next couple of weeks, it looks like you both are trying to enjoy each other at its fullest and not let insecurities and doubts rain on your parade and, you know, just come in like a dark cloud. Someone's really attracted to you, and it feels like you're very attracted to them as well. I mean, look at that smile. But I am getting a lot of fears and insecurities taking over the two of you behind the scenes. It's like you both are just trying to keep your fears to yourselves. Okay? You see these two sitting next to each other, and there's like this pink elephant in the room. Like something that wants to be talked about, but someone's scared to talk about. Cancer, you got someone that's wanting to know what you want moving forward and whether you see a future with them. Could be someone that you live at a distance from. 777. At the time I'm holding this card, which shows me 7/15, so July 15th might mean something to someone. Let's clarify this person's feelings. Why does this person feel the Eight of Swords for Cancer? The Knight of Wands, and then I see the Ten of Swords. This is someone that's very attracted to you, Cancer. They really want to be more persistent. Persistent. Crosswatcher, I don't think that's a word. Why are you making me look dumb? I think crosswatcher meant to say proactive and then switched it to persistent and it became prosistent. So your person's feeling like they want to be more persistent and proactive with how they are feeling this, but they're worried that they're going to get screwed over here if they do come forward in a more vulnerable way and that you might hurt them. They're feeling like you might end up hurting them. They too have been stabbed in the back a lot, and they feel like every time they get excited, someone hurts them or lies to them, or things don't end up working as they planned and they get their hopes up for nothing. Like this is someone that may feel like they never get what they want, and they're trying to like not let that be a Debbie Downer or a Johnny Raincloud to the situation and just have fun with you. They are trying to come in as confident as they can be. It's like they're trying to showcase that they're confident on the outside, but deep inside they're like, I don't even know what's happening with me in Cancer. I guess we're just going to roll with it. So let's clarify your feelings, Cancer. You got the Six of Wands. Why the Six of Wands for how Cancer feels about this person, please? Why the Six of Wands? Persistent. I think I just made a new word. Why the Six of Wands? Ooh. Okay, get back here. Cancer. You've got the Three of Swords. And the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom with the Lover's card. Unless something happened between the two of you that you guys are working on repairing, and it's too soon to get excited about the future if you guys are on like the healing phase of your relationship. Like for example, say you get sick and you go to the hospital and you're given antibiotics and you're like, all right, I'm recovering, but I'm not going to get too excited because what if I get a second wave of whatever bug that was that comes back? It's that energy where you feel like you and your relationship are being met with some antibiotics where you guys can start recovering the relationship, but you're not out of the water yet. You're still like, something could happen any moment now to really like solidify the relationship being not compatible or compatible. It's like you guys you're at like the precipice of anything could happen at this point. It's too soon to tell is what it's showing me. But you do feel a lot of romance towards this person. You feel like they could really be your person. So you both are acknowledging that there are strong romantic feelings here and that there's physical attraction and there's a desire to want more, but you both are insecure right now. You both are seriously insecure about what the other person is thinking or wanting because you both are not really opening up to each other in a way that will ease you guys' fears. You both are like making a lot of assumptions on the other. The Eight of Swords can really F up something good. The Eight of Swords is my self-sabotage card. You know, bringing your own shovel and digging an early grave. That's the Eight of Swords. Reading into a situation so much that you guys create your own negative narrative that didn't even exist. Because right now I'm getting two people that are really vibing, really wanting to connect on a physical level, emotional level, romantic level, all of the good levels. But you both are like, is this person going to hurt me? Am I going to get screwed over? Are they going to leave me? Is this not going to work out? We just had that fight. I don't know. And for some, there could be a third party involved. It doesn't have to necessarily be someone is bumping uglies with another person, but there could be family members involved. There could be exes involved. There could be co-parenting involved, or extended family members that won't butt out of the relationship. All right? Because sometimes the Ten of Pentacles with the Three of Swords could indicate a close-knit family, but people who feel entitled to a say in your relationship. Ooh, that's going to hit home for somebody. I just got goosebumps. That's going to hit home for somebody. Like someone's looking at the video going, Baddison, that was it. There's family members that are so entitled to knowing everything that's going on with our relationship that they're causing problems. Okay? Because the Ten of Pentacles is connecting to our life support, our family, the people that we have had around us our entire lives. We look cookie cutter on a Facebook family photo, but behind closed doors, there's some secrets, there's some arguing, there's some control issues. Someone may be dealing with someone that's got some serious control issues, especially with that devil energy. Like someone feels the pressure of another, and it's hurting this relationship between two people. For some, there could be addictions involved. Like someone's hiding, you know, a drinking problem, and it's causing problems in the relationship. Like an extended family member is causing problems between the two of you, you know, and they've got their own things that they need to work on within themselves. So controlling another's relationship gives them a little bit of power. Wow, that got heavy really quick. All right, let's clarify why this person's viewing you as the Queen of Swords, Cancer. Who is that? Good morning, Zelly. Clarify the Queen of Swords. As I'm about to clarify the Queen of Swords, Cancer, I see the Tower and the Six of Cups. Cancer, they're viewing you as having a significant backstory in regards to your past and how things have not always been the best for you, but you're trying to rebuild. Or your childhood is playing a significant role in this relationship with this person. Maybe you witnessed a bad divorce by your parents, and you're a little bit unsure of how to proceed with this person. Or someone who's not in a healthy, happy relationship is giving you a lot of advice where they should not be giving you advice. Like you don't want to take financial advice from someone who is broke all the time and bumming money off of people. It's that sort of energy. Then again, they could have really good advice on how to not spend your money though, anyways. But Cancer, it feels like you've got a lot going on right now that is trying to target you and this person with that Tower. I feel like that Tower is trying its best to take place because it's going to offer you a chance to rebuild your foundation the way you want it to be, Cancer, with your power, with your control, with what you want and what maybe this person wants. I feel like up to this point, Cancer, you or this person may have felt like your power was taken away from you by external factors, and the Tower is trying to help you reclaim your power. It's trying to help you reclaim your power. Especially if I'm dealing with a Cancer that may have been, you know, stuck on a situation involving like, you know, a past person who guilted you into staying longer than you wanted to in the relationship because of children, money, history, memories, I don't know. Because I am getting something related to children for some of you, where someone felt like they stayed in a relationship far too long because of children, because they felt guilted into doing it, but they weren't happy. That's a side note for someone, though. So this person's behavior towards you around this time frame, Cancer, is the 9 of Cups. Why the 9 of Cups, please? Why the 9 of Cups? The 7 of Pentacles. This person wants to invest in the future with you. They're trying to stay optimistic. They're trying not to feed any insecurity, because the 9 of Cups is someone that is feeling emotionally stable, feeling emotionally content, feeling like they got full control over one's autonomy and what one wants for the future. And the 7 of Pentacles is investing. So Cancer, someone around this time frame wants to invest in a relationship with you, but investing with good energy instead of investing with, you know, tainted energy. Like someone's not wanting to invest while they're influenced by a lot of insecurity. They want to invest when they're influenced by a lot of healthy, happy energy around them. Like they're feeling good about themselves. They're at their best. Someone wants to be at their best with you. They don't want to come in insecure. They don't want you to see them like that. And I feel the same off of you. So let's clarify that Ace of Wands. That was the overall energy for the two of you. It feels like you and this person have really terrific chemistry, that you guys get along really well. So it's not your relationship dynamic or how you are with each other that's holding this back. It's external factors, whether long distance, family members, exes, money. Is like something external is what's a factor here, and not what you guys desire with each other. Why the Ace of Wands, 2 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. So Cancer, going forward, your view of the relationship is going to start to open up a little bit more. You're going to start to see more options available to you. You're going to look broader than where you have been looking in regards to deepening your connection with someone around this time frame with that 2 of Cups, Venus and Cancer. I feel like some of you may have been restricting yourself to looking at what was in front of you as far as what to use as tools to make a relationship grow, but someone's realizing that they have to look further beyond their backyard in regards to how to proceed. All right, someone's just looking too close to their comfort zone in regards to how to move a relationship forward. Someone needs to look more broader. Okay, I'm also strongly getting like a long distance situation too, or you and another person are wanting to pick up and just move away from where you're at right now and just start a whole new life somewhere else. Okay, but I am getting a recovery period with this 4 of Swords. Like people needed some time alone to really figure some stuff out. So let's get your person's hidden message, Cancer. You could be connecting to a Gemini. I have Scorpio energy here. I have Capricorn energy here. I have Cancerian energy here. Leo, Sagittarius. But it really could be any zodiac sign, okay? Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl if you haven't already. I appreciate it. Ooh, you got a bonus card, Cancer. I still feel connected to you, but I've waited too long to reach out. Is it too late for us? For some of you, Cancer, someone's staring at their phone, reading old text messages from you, wondering if they were to respond, if they were to reach out, would you even have their number saved? Would you have blocked them? Would you even respond to their message if they were to send you a message, is what I'm getting off of that. I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. Yeah, I'm strongly getting someone here that is working on themselves, wanting to heal their insecurities, not wanting to come from a place of lack when it comes to the relationships that they're building. No one wants to go into a new relationship, you know, feeling at their worst. So someone's working on themselves. Letting you down was the worst decision I made. I'm getting someone didn't follow through with something and they feel like they let you down. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do about it. I think I already read that one. All right, Cancer, I hope that helps. Do check out your June Love Monthly I did for you. It's in my June 2025 playlist on my YouTube homepage. All right, Cancer, I love you. On to rewind. On to Leo. had homemade spaghetti meatballs in a while. Maybe I'll make that. Anyway, just multitasking, doing my dinner menu while doing a love live stream. I have a really good meatball recipe. All right. One time I ran out of breadcrumbs and I had to use shake and bake pork chop mix for my meatballs, and it ended up tasting really, really good. And one time I had to use crushed pretzels. Anyway, we are now doing a cooking channel. All right. Hi, Leo. Let's see what's going on with you guys for the next 2 weeks. I have, hello, cat hair. I have the title of today's live stream listed as 2 weeks because I'm not sure if I'm going to be here next Sunday. Oh my goodness, cat hair. It just flew up on my lip. I'm not sure if I'm going to be here next Sunday because I'm taking some time off. But we'll see. We'll play it by ear. All right, what do we have for Leo for the next 2 weeks? I haven't taken time off in a very long time. Leo, what do we have for Leo for the next 2 weeks? Leo, what do we have for Leo, please? The next 2 weeks for Leo, who's all around them? What's their feelings towards Leo? How does Leo feel about this person? 2 more shuffles for Leo. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Leos. All right, Leo, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Hanged Man, major for Pisces. Their view of you this week, we have the Page of Wands. Their behavior and actions, we have the Hermit, major for Virgo. Your feelings towards this person, we have the Death card, major for Scorpio. A lot of majors coming through here. A lot of majors. The overall energy influencing you the most around this time frame, the Queen of Wands. Aw, I love that, Leo. That's your court card. Thank you, Just Feel Good. Oh, your birthday's August 3rd? My brother's is August 3rd as well. Yeah, my parents have 2 Leos. Queen of Wands as your overall energy. That's pretty good, Leo. This is telling me that regardless of what's going on with you and another person for the next 2 weeks, you're looking good. You're taking good care of yourself. You're just really, I like it. I like it when a zodiac sign shows up as their court card. All right, so let's take a look at this person. Whoever this person is, Leo, they view you as a very happy person. They're viewing you as the Page of Wands. They see you as very childlike, but in a good way. They view you as someone that just wants to live life and have fun. You might be someone that's always taking their picture, doing selfies with them, or just like always in high spirits. And they like that about you. They like that about you. Now their feelings, however, is the Hanged Man, letting you know that they're trying to figure things out and look at their feelings for you in a different perspective, in a different way around this time frame. Why the Hanged Man? The Hierophant. They're trying to figure out if you're someone that they could have a future with. Right now, they're trying to figure out if these feelings that they have for you are strong enough to carry with them to some place long term. This person is very... Rewind. This person is taking you very seriously around this time frame, Leo. There's something about your energy that they really enjoy and don't want to like see be taken away from them. It's like you add something to their life that they were missing. Like I said before, the way that they're viewing you around this time frame is really adding some positivity to their life, something that they really need and crave at this time. You're just like someone that they look forward to talking to, hearing from. You make them feel really good. But they know that there needs to be more for them to be able to like marry you or be in a stable relationship with you. They're trying to figure out how they feel about you versus how you make them feel. You know, building a relationship with someone just because of how they make you feel is not, you know, the best way of going about it. You want You want to build a relationship with someone based off of how you feel about them as a, you know, in your love life. So someone feels like they're kind of up in the air right now, and they're trying to seek spiritual guidance and maybe seek advice from people in their life, because sometimes the Hierophant comes in when someone's going to people that they count on and trust for advice. Someone's asking a lot of advice about you around this time frame, Leo. Yeah, Two of Wands. You got someone that's getting ready to make a big plan. They're in this energy of, I either want to see this go far with Leo, or I'm going to let Leo go so I don't waste Leo's time. The Two of Wands is my planning card. It's my, you know, at a crossroads where we can either go left with our relationship or we can go right. Someone's not wanting to do you dirty. Someone's not wanting to hurt you in any way. You're the last person that they would want to hurt. Six of Wands is influencing that. And the Empress. Wow. Wow. This person really holds you in high regard. This person is trying not to make a mistake. I feel like whoever this person is, they're putting a lot of pressure on themselves to not hurt you. They're trying to figure out, all right, what do I want with Leo so I don't end up hurting Leo? Because it feels like you're the last person that they want to see, you know, sad, because they see you as someone that uplifts other people. The Empress clarifying their feelings tells me that they feel like there's a lot that they can build with you, that the possibilities are endless, that you guys have a blank canvas that hasn't even been written on, like your story hasn't even fully begun yet. They're excited about what could come up ahead for the two of you. For some of you, the Empress comes up as feelings when someone's either thinking, wow, could I have a child with Leo? Could I marry Leo? Because the Empress is normally seen as a wife or a mother. And flip it for the dudes, all right? Because there's no genders in my readings. This is for both men and women. But you have someone here that feels like there's a lot of potential for growth here. And they're viewing a lot of your positive traits with that Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo energy. Because the Six of Wands talks about focusing on what's going well and not focusing on the negatives. It's like they feel like they don't really have many negatives to go off of in regards to this relationship. They just want to make sure that they're actually feeling a lot of love for you and not feeling this way because of what you do for them. Because they're telling me that you're a very generous person, and they want to make sure that they're not moving forward in a relationship because you're always doing something for them. You're always, you know, there for them. You're always generous. They want to make sure it's because they love you and not for what you do for them. They might get a little quiet around this time frame, Leo, as they're getting prepared to make a big decision on how to move forward with you. And you may feel like they've changed. You may feel like something between the two of you has changed because they're acting a little bit quiet. But unless you guys had like a major conflict or something like that, if they start to get a little quiet around this time frame while things were going good, try your best to not read too much into the situation, because it looks like someone's wanting to level up the relationship. It feels like this person is going to a family member for advice. I mean, with the overall energy for your reading, Leo, being the Queen of Wands, this is showing me that you are showing up as your authentic self. You're doing you. And when you're being yourself, people get to see your true self, your true character, and they're falling in love with you and not a mask that you're wearing. So someone's falling in love with the version of yourself that is true, that is authentic, which is going to make things more helpful for the two of you moving forward because they know what they're dealing with. Like if you were being fake, if you were trying to be something that you're not because of insecurities or fears of this person not liking you, people can pick up on that quick. They can tell when you're not being your true self. And if they don't pick it up at first, the real mask, the mask slips off around the 3-month mark. And people will start to make decisions according. But You're showing up as yourself around this time frame, and it's making this person really want to dive deeper. So let's clarify your feelings some more. You feel like something is changing. I have a lot of major arcana showing up in this reading. King of Wands. And now we have a perfect match. You feel like this is a perfect match for you, Leo. Could be a fellow fire sign. Doesn't have to be. But with your feelings for this person being the King of Wands, and you came in as the Queen of Wands as your overall energy, tells me that you guys have strong capabilities to make this relationship go far. I love this. I love this. Leo, keep doing what you're doing. Keep being yourself. Keep taking good care of you, because someone's falling in love with you is what it feels like to me. But like I said before, they're wanting to make sure that they're moving forward with the right intentions and not because of what you do for them, because they're just seeing you as someone that's always giving. I mean, you are the sun. The sun is always giving. Always giving. And with that World card being here, you're feeling like something is getting ready to level up. Now, Leo, if you're watching this and you're single, continue being yourself. Do as you need to be to make sure that you're happy and you're taking good care of you. And I feel like the right one is going to come along. Thank you, handsome Wolfie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Just be yourself, and the right person is going to see you and be drawn to you. Okay? Because I do have a perfect match here. I do have a perfect match. So if you're feeling like you're destined to be alone forever because there's not someone in your life right now, just do you. Just do you. Because when we're in the mindset of self-love, that's when the right people show up for us. Okay? That's when the right people show up for us. People who vibrate at the similar vibration as us. But this looks really good. Let's see why they view you as the Page of Wands. Why do they view Leo as the Page of Wands? You might be someone peppy. As I'm trying to break down why they view you as the Page of Wands, the Sun card came out. Leo energy. Some of you guys could be a lot younger than this person, or, you know, you could be in your freaking 30s and appear like you're in your teens. You know, this person's seeing you as someone having like a sunny disposition. All right. Someone with like this childlike energy, and this person just does not want to hurt you at all. This person is really busting their balls trying to figure out what they want with the situation, so that way they don't end up breaking your heart if this is someone that is realizing maybe me and Leo are not good for each other, and I'm here because Leo is so supportive. You know, someone is trying to not hurt you. So they see you as someone that may, I don't know, you live life a different way than other people, and they admire that about you. You're someone that doesn't try to bring other people down to lift yourself up. Clarify that some more. Ooh, the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. They know behind that smile you've also been through a lot of pain. They know through that sunny smile that you've also been hurt a lot, but you've worked on yourself instead of trying to hurt other people in return. That saying, hurt people, hurt other people. They don't see you as doing that. It's like you hide behind that pain and you just smile. You don't want to bring other people down. If you're having a bad day, you just smile. So this person's acknowledging that they know you've been through a lot in your life, but you don't read it on you like a billboard sign. You don't let your history of pain, neglect, suffering be something that you wear as a, you know, a poster board of who you are. You just let that be something that you work on and recover from, and you just try to live life as if it's a new day, every day. A privilege to be alive is, you know, how you move forward, because nobody's guaranteed tomorrow. All right? So their behavior towards this, around this time frame, is the Hermit. They're really soul searching on what they feel like they need to do in regards to the situation with you. You may be dealing with someone that has lived life very independently up to this point, has gotten comfortable being solo, and just does not want to make a mistake. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. And the Page of Swords is on the bottom. 3 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So the Hermit with the Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, this is doing a lot of introspection while also looking external too, looking beyond what's in front of them, seeing the bigger picture. And I said that for someone recently. Who was that? Was it Aries? I don't remember. This person is not only looking in their backyard for insight on what to do here about the situation with you, but also looking further beyond, looking at the bigger picture. And just trying to see if they can picture a life with you in it for the long haul, and children and, you know, family members connecting. They're picturing traveling with you, going on vacations with you. They're trying to picture the whole thing. Okay? Clarify that 2 of Wands, please. No, actually, clarify that Queen of Wands. The Star. So clarifying the Queen of Wands, Leo, I got the Star. This is you telling me that you just have this faith that everything's going to work out the way it needs to in your life. You're just going to do you. You're going to take good care of you and do what's best for you. Some of you guys could have a North Node Aquarius, South Node Leo, or you have an Aquarius rising. And then I had Judgment, Scorpio energy. Leo, I feel like what you're telling me is that you're not walking around happy and bubbly because you've had it easy. It shows me that you just cleaned out your energetic closet. You don't let your past stories define you. And it makes this person view you as very endearing. Someone that they feel like if life kind of throws you guys curveballs, they know that you would not be someone that would make the situation much more negative, that you would find a way to find the silver lining, and they feel like building a future with someone who is quick to look for the silver lining and to remain positive is going to lead to more prosperous opportunities than more negativity. You know, you can really see what type of future you would have with someone depending on how they handle negative situations and conflict. Like if you're quick to make something much more difficult during a difficult situation, that's someone that you don't really want to build with, all right? Because you know that they're going to not look for solutions to the problem, they'll add more to the problem. And someone views you as someone that looks for solutions to the problem and not looks for problems to add to the problem. I like it. All right, so let's get the hidden message for those of you who might be in no contact with someone right now, or the situation is not as clear. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, Leo, we have Aquarius, we have Scorpio, we have Taurus, we have Libra, we have Pisces, we have Leo, Virgo. Those are the main ones that came through, but it could be any zodiac sign, okay? But this looks really beautiful. It feels like really something's coming along. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. I do now. I knew you were right, but I couldn't admit it to myself or you. No one ever loved me again the way that you did. I never appreciated you until you were gone. We were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. For some of you Leos, someone felt like you guys were way too different. Maybe they couldn't handle how intense your energy was and how quick you were to like look for the silver lining. Maybe they needed someone that was more like them with this 4 of Cups energy, focusing on, you know, suffering instead of the positives, because you may have challenged them too much to look at things in a positive light when they really wanted to maybe play the victim. That's not going to be for everybody. All right, so I hope that helps, Leo. Do check out your June 2025 Love Monthly I did for you. It's in my June playlist of my home page of YouTube. Wow, these cards are falling. On to Virgo. Hi, Virgo. What up, buttercups? Wow, I look really red. My face is hot too. I'm coming down with something. Actually, I've had it for like a while. It won't go away. It's like a lingering feeling of getting the flu or something. Anywho, Virgo, what do we have for Virgo? I'm cold, but I'm hot at the same time. All right, Virgo, what do we have for Virgo this week? For the next 2 weeks, what do we have for Virgo? What do we have for Virgo for the next 2 weeks? Who's all around them? What's their situation looking like? What's their story? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my vivacious Virgos. All right, so your person's feelings for you, we have the 4 of Wands. Their view of you, we have the Emperor. Repeated 4s now showing up. Their behavior and actions, we have the Knight of Swords. Your feelings towards them, we have the 8 of Pentacles. In the overall energy for the 2 of you, we have the 8 of Wands, influenced by the 7 of Cups and the Fool. Wow. This is totally different from last week's spreads. Last week, everyone got intense messages. This week, everyone's getting like really calm or working together type of messages. I like it. All right. So let's step into this person's feelings for you. We have the 4 of Wands. Why the 4 of Wands for how this person feels about Virgo? 2 of Cups. Virgo, someone's really interested in you around this time frame. I do see the 8 of Swords, perhaps indicating that this person may be feeling confused about what you want, what you feel, but it's not enough to slow them down. You've got someone that is feeling like over the next couple of weeks, you guys are just like on point with what each other wants and doesn't want. All right, I'm definitely feeling the love for someone here. With the 2 of Wands showing up, the 2 of Wands is my planning card. So there might be something you guys are making plans for, whether for the weekend or for the summer. I'm feeling some travel energy coming off of somebody here, especially with that 8 of Wands energy showing me a bunch of trains. Someone may be wanting to take a trip with you, Virgo. Wanting to explore some new sites. Yeah, someone's wanting to go on a little getaway with you, it feels like. Clarify Virgo's feelings. Why the 8 of Pentacles? The 2 of Wands again, and I shuffled it back in. And then I have the Queen of Pentacles, which is your court card. Virgo, you really like this person. You feel like this is someone that you could really get on board with. The Queen of Pentacles could suggest that you guys are already in a committed relationship with each other and things are being shown as very stable, okay? They are viewing you as the Emperor, indicating that they are viewing you as having more of a control over the relationship, having more of a say, where you may be the one that's the more assertive one, more dominant, the one that makes a lot of the plans and initiates everything. Okay, sounds like a Virgo. Thank you, Denise Wong. I appreciate that, girl. Thank you. They're just viewing you as the one that is the planner, the one that organizes everything for the relationship. And you may be the one that is planning some sort of event for the 2 of you to spend more time together. Now, the Emperor usually shows up as like a spouse, a father figure. And we started off with you as the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you guys may be in a relationship right now, but maybe talking about marriage. Talking about taking your relationship to another level if you guys have already been committed to each other for a while. But if this relationship is too soon to talk about marriage, this person is viewing you as someone that they could feel safe and secure with. All right, because to see you as the Emperor tells me that this person views you as someone that they feel safe and secure around. Okay, let's clarify that Emperor. Clarify that Emperor. Clarify that Emperor, please. The Death card and Temperance. Ooh, Virgo, this person is viewing you as making some big changes. in order to complement the relationship. Like you're purging some things that don't need to be a part of your relationship anymore. And I don't know what that's talking about. I got like a similar read off of Aries. Like you're looking at what is not supporting your goals in regards to your love life, and you're not giving space to it anymore. You're purging it, you're letting it go, 5 of Pentacles, and it's bringing some balance to you guys' relationship around this time frame. The Temperance card comes in when 2 people are working together as a team to balance each other out. Your strengths are supporting their weaknesses, their strengths are supporting your weaknesses. Together, you guys are finding a way to complement each other without destroying this relationship. Because it does feel like there's something that could have started to threaten you guys as a relationship around this time frame that you saw before it got out of hand. I'm strongly getting that, Virgo. Whether that's happening right now or it already did, I'm getting a Virgo that was able to use that gift of discernment, that gift of details. You're good at spotting the details, Virgo. You're really good at spotting the details. You and Virgo both are good at that. And you may have noticed something was going to be an issue for the relationship, and you're nipping it in the bud before it gets out of hand is what it's showing me. All right? You're protecting the relationship from this threat. I don't know how else to explain that. I don't know how else to explain that, Virgo. It's like you're seeing something as something that could be a red flag for your relationship with someone. You're like, no. I see where this could go. I am nipping this in the bud. It's going to get out of hand, and I want to get it before it gets too out of control. And you're like releasing it. Whether there's someone that has some jealousy that they're needing to work on, or someone's got like a friend of the opposite sex that might try to like come in between the 2 of you, and you're nipping that in the bud. There's like something. Let me get another card on that, but I'm going to use a different tarot deck. Let me see if I can pull a specific message on that. Either way, you're making it work in your favor. Whatever you're noticing, you're taking good care of it. You're bossing up. The 8 of Wands. And the Queen of Pentacles again, that's you. And the 7 of Swords. You're just repeating yourself. Virgo, you're just repeating yourself. You're telling me the exact same thing. I'm trying to get some more details, but you're like, you don't need to worry about it, girl. It's pretty much what you're saying to me. You're just taking care of it. All right, whatever. Because yeah, I got the exact same message. Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. You're over here like, don't worry about it. I got it controlled. That could be a sign that there's many different things going on for different Virgos, that not one size fits all. Could be what that message is telling me. All right, so let's get back to clarifying the spread. Their behavior towards you around this time frame, Virgo, is the Knight of Swords. Why the Knight of Swords? 2 of Pentacles and Justice and the Page of Wands. This is somebody that is trying to cooperate with you, trying to get on the same page as you. You guys are negotiating something around this time frame. What that is, I don't know. Whether you guys are negotiating moving in with each other, taking a trip together, or spending more time with each other. Something you guys are going back and forth on. And this person is trying to be fair with you. This person is trying to be honest and fair with you while also being very fun and someone that you enjoy being around. Someone doesn't want you to always see them as someone that might come in with some stress with them. Because I did see that 8 of Swords earlier, indicating that someone might come in with some insecurities, and someone's trying not to let their insecurity overshadow the relationship and bring the relationship down. Okay? Someone's trying to use their judgment. Someone's trying to let you take control here because they feel like you're better at it. Whether you want that control or not, someone's like giving you the control, letting you take the driver's seat because they feel like you know what's best for the relationship. If this is someone that you're married to, this is someone that's putting a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders because you seem to really make the right decisions. You've done so good so far. You've done so good so far. That was not grammatically correct, and I know Virgo spotted that. I'm on some Dayquil, okay? So ignore that. Anything else for Virgo? Anything else for Virgo before I pull the hidden message? Ace of Swords and the King of Cups. So Virgo, I feel like around this time frame, you and another person are really like cutting through any BS, and you guys are being really straight up with each other, being very communicative with each other. You guys are being very direct with your methods of communication, not leaving so much room for guessing, because leaving space for guessing can really leave someone setting up themselves for failure, to like creating their own narratives in their head about the relationship, which could go negative. Like sometimes when we don't know everything that's going on, our thoughts like to go to the negative case scenario versus the possible case scenario. So let's get your hidden message, Virgo. For zodiac signs you've got coming through, we have Scorpio here, we have Aries, Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius. This reading was more straight to the point. I kind of like it that way, but it was really straight to the point. You're not going to feel like you're dealing with a whole bunch of nonsense the next couple weeks. Everything feels like it's clear. Oh, you got a bonus card. My heart always comes back to you, even when I don't want it to. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had some time to reflect? I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. I kept up a facade to the world, but you always saw past that into my soul. All right, Virgo, I hope that helps. I love you guys. I posted your new June Love Monthly. It's in my June playlist. If you haven't checked it out, go for it if you want. If not, no big deal. All right, love ya. On to Libra. Hi, Libra. Hope you guys are doing amazing. All right. What do we have for Libra for the next 2 weeks? Who's all around them for the next 2 weeks? How do they feel about Libra? What do we have for Libra for the next 2 weeks? Who's all around them? What can Libra expect? How does this person feel towards Libra? Libra, what do we have for Libra, please? 2 more shuffles for Libra. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Libras. All right, Libra, your person's feelings for you. We have the 7 of Cups. Their view of you, the 10 of Swords. Oof. Their behavior towards you, the King of Cups. Your feelings towards this person, Judgment. And the overall energy for the 2 of you right now, the Moon. Libra, someone's viewing you as someone that's just been betrayed and had your heart broken, and they're trying to like soften up the pain by being supportive to you around this time frame, even if they are the ones that threw those swords to your back in the first place. I don't know how you feel about that, Libra. Yeah, I stole your car keys, but I'm going to help you look for them. That's kind of the energy I'm getting off of this, Libra. Someone broke your heart and wants to help heal it. I'll give this person the benefit of the doubt and clarify. I mean, I do like the King of Cups. The King of Cups in the upright position is a very sweet person, or tries to be very sweet and comforting and nurturing. But there's something going on here. I have the Moon as the overall energy, influenced by the Chariot and the Death card. It feels like there's been some massive changes happening between you and another person, but a lot of these changes are still leaving you in the dark about it. Like, I know this has happened, but I don't feel like I know the whole story about why this just happened. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting off of this, Libra. So let's break it down. Right now, this person's feeling very confused about their options right now in regards to how to move forward with you. Why the Seven of Cups for how this person's feeling towards Libra around this time frame? Why the Seven of Cups? The Five of Pentacles and the World card. This person's feeling like they decided to abandon something while also trying to figure out how to be there for you at the same time. Crosswatcher, what are you talking about? Libra, it feels like you've got someone here that's acknowledging that they either abandoned some sort of plan that you guys had, or they hurt you in some way, betrayed your trust in some way, and that you're dealing with the pain of it all, and they're wanting to figure out a way to come towards you, to nurture you and comfort you because of what just happened. Unless they don't want it to be the end of your story. Right now, you're trying to use your judgment. Right now, you're trying to figure out if you want to forgive them or forget them. Judgment can often represent someone coming in with an apology. An apology that you're not sure if you're ready to accept just yet, but you're trying to figure it out. Clarify this person's feelings again for Libra. Ooh, how did that card get in my pile upside down? Well, everything happens for a reason. The Two of Wands in reverse. The Two of Wands in reverse is telling me that someone felt stuck, someone felt lost, someone felt like they were at a crossroads and didn't know what path to take, so decided to like flip a coin and be like, all right, I choose this. Even though I'm not sure why I'm choosing this, I just don't have any other choice right now. It's kind of what that is telling me. Because if you look at the art depiction, it shows me someone sitting down looking over a map and trying to figure out what direction to take. All right, but if you've ever seen one of those maps, it'd be like, and all of a sudden it's all crumpled up. You know what I'm talking about. The 90s babies. The 90s babies, you know what I'm talking about, before MapQuest and GPS. You have one of those maps and you're like, how am I going to read this? Hieroglyphics. It's like not knowing what direction to take and just flipping a coin and just choosing north, but not really knowing why you're choosing that. So Libra, it feels like you were dealing with someone that had so much confusion surrounding the future of your relationship, so they just made a reckless decision. And now they know that they've hurt you in some regard, and they want to come and soften the blow and to be there for you at the same time. All right, clarify the Judgment card. Clarify the Judgment card for how Libra is feeling towards this person. The Five of Cups and the Lover's card. You feel heartbroken. You feel like the person that was supposed to be there for you hurt you. You feel like a person that you love and loves you did the unthinkable to you, Libra. With the Lover's card being here, you're acknowledging that you and this person share a special bond. You felt very whole within each other's arms. But the Five of Cups is feeling disappointed. You're feeling disappointed at this person, Libra. You're not wanting to punish them. You're not wanting to seek revenge. You're just disappointed. You thought better of them. You thought that they were someone different. And you're just trying to figure out what you want to do with this person now that they're coming towards you, trying to comfort you after hurting you, after being the one that made the suffering happen. Clarify that Ten of Swords for how this person is viewing Libra for the next 2 weeks. It's like the equivalent of killing someone and then sending flowers to their funeral. The Strength card and the Hermit. This next couple weeks, Libra, this person is going to view you as wanting to be left alone, wanting to lick your wounds in private. Because if you ever watched a lion or a cat suffering, they'll find a private space to lick their wounds. They don't like an audience. Cats and lions will find like a dark space to hide, to lick their wounds. And it's confirmed with that Hermit. You're wanting some privacy right now, Libra. You're not wanting this person to watch the aftermath of what they did to you. You just want to heal in private. So you're not sure what to make of this person trying to come towards you, being comforting, and to be there for you around this time frame with that King of Cups. So you might be trying to push their communication away over the next 2 weeks. You might be like, back off. These are my boundaries. Leave me alone. Because the Seven of Wands is you being defensive about what's going on right now. It's like you're saying to this person, so you hurt me and you want to watch everything that you did unfold? What do you want from me right now? Because they are coming towards you trying to be sweet and playful with you, but you're not buying it. Clarify that King of Cups as this person's behavior and actions towards Libra. Remember, cross-watcher roles can be definitely reversed. Clarify that King of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. This person's going to try and be generous with you around this time frame over the next 2 weeks, Libra. They're going to try and make more contact with you. They might even treat you to like a gift or a dinner. They're just trying to show you that they're being generous with you. But you may feel like the more that they're generous with you, the more that it upsets you with that Five of Swords. And I got the Two of Swords influencing that. It's definitely telling me, Libra, you just want to ignore this person for the next couple weeks and clear your mind and then figure out what you want to do going forward. Because you can't just shut off your feelings for this person. You have a lot of love for them. You do have deep feelings, but you can't just shut off the pain that you're suffering, Five of Cups, and to just accept this person back into your life just like that. So it's like you want space. You're in this, I guess we'll agree to disagree type of mindset with that Two of Swords. So let's clarify that Moon, the Chariot, and the Death card. Wow, hold on for a second. I'm clarifying the Death card, the Chariot, and the Moon. And they all represent a different water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. All three water signs influencing this situation, Libra. No wonders you're feeling this way. With you being an air sign, you're like, throw me a buoy. I'm in so much water right now. And you're trying to like break free of it and get in your head where you feel safe and secure. You don't want to be in all these emotions. Yeah, Libra's like, throw me a lifeline. I want out of this water. Yeah, Queen of Swords on the bottom. Queen of Swords is Libra's court card. You want to get out of that water and get on the dock of that ship where you feel safer, where you feel like you can come to more clarity on what you need to do here about the situation. You feel like you perform better when you're using logic and reason versus your heart, because your heart may have gotten you in this mess in the first place, Libra. You're like, I'm not listening to my heart this time. My heart got me into this heavy mess. I want to use my head. So I feel like around this next couple weeks, Libra, you're being guided to nurture yourself and take good care of your well-being with that Empress energy. Tap into that Venusian energy that you're ruled by and care for yourself. And if it means ignoring this person, then it's what you need to do. But if it means talk to them, it's what you need to do. But they want you to do what's best for yourself. Don't let anyone strong arm you into talking before you're ready. So let's get your person's hidden message. Wow, this one was deep. You could be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Leo, a Virgo, Gemini. It could be any zodiac sign though. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl. If you haven't, I appreciate you. I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. Wow, that's like the 5th time this card came out. Out of this many cards, that one keeps on showing up. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? That card keeps on coming out too. It's like someone's watching their whole natal chart right now. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. I'm in love with you and I'm ready to take action. I want to build a beautiful life with you. Libra, some of you might be thinking, if you wanted to build a beautiful life with me, why did you break things off with me? That's kind of the consensus here. All right, take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. I also posted your new June Love Monthly, Libra. It's in my June playlist of my homepage of my YouTube channel. All right, on to Scorpio. Hi Scorpio, what up? Hope you guys are all doing amazing. You're welcome, Alina. All right, what do we have for Scorpio for the next 2 weeks? Usually I do weeklies, but today I'm doing a bi-weekly because I'm not sure if I'm going to be here next Sunday. Just letting you know. Scorpio, what do we have for Scorpio for the next 2 weeks? Who's all around them? What's their situation looking like? What's their story? Scorpio, what do we have for Scorpio, please? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Scorpionators. All right, Scorpio, your person's feelings for you this next couple weeks is the 10 of Pentacles. Their view of you, we have the 2 of Cups. Their behavior and actions, the Star. Wow, I like it. I like it a lot. Your feelings towards this person, the 6 of Cups. And the overall energy for the 2 of you for the next 2 weeks is the Ace of Swords. And then I see the 8 of Cups, Judgment underneath that, and the Emperor. This looks really good. It looks like you and another person are, you know, on the same page when it comes to your ideas, your vision for the relationship, the plans you are making up ahead. For some of you, you have history with this person. There might also be children involved. That's not going to be for everybody. All right, so let's break it down. I am seeing you guys purging a lot of BS from your relationship, a lot of nonsense that may have been acting like an anchor to what you guys' future plans were. That's Scorpio energy coming in strong. You could be dealing with a fellow Scorpio. So let's start with this person's feelings for you, Scorpio. We had the 10 of Pentacles. Why the 10 of Pentacles for how this person feels about Scorpio for the next 2 weeks? Why is the 10 of Pentacles how this person feels about Scorpio for the next 2 weeks? The 4 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Now that's a lot of watery energy right here. It feels like, Scorpio, you have someone that has good days and not so good days when they're feeling like they understand where the future of this relationship is going. Sometimes the 4 of Cups can be someone who's acting very, very passive-aggressive, not really being direct with what they want and being indirect instead. And that could be why the Ace of Swords is the overall energy. Someone's needing to be more direct with what they want, otherwise they're not going to get what they want. So you've got someone that may feel at times that they have to be passive-aggressive to get their needs met, but at the same time, they feel like they can feel safe around you, Queen of Cups, to be open with you moving forward and less guarded. It's like you may have created a sacred space for this person to feel like they can tell you what they want without fear of judgment, without fear of, you know, you looking at them in a certain way. Maybe throughout their life, they were never able to be open and vulnerable without like getting negativity in return. And they may be feeling like you're giving them a safe space to get comfortable being more direct with what they want versus indirect. I'm strongly getting someone that's normally passive aggressive with, it's like someone may resort to manipulative tactics to get what they want when all they have to do is ask. That's what I'm getting. Do you know what it reminds me of? Dry begging. Dry begging. Dry begging is when someone hints that they want something or need something and doesn't just outright say it. It's like, picture yourself shopping with someone at the grocery store and you're looking at items, and I don't know why I'm driving in a grocery store, but you're looking at items and the person next to you is like, oh wow, I could really go for some Doritos, but I spent all my money. God, I wish I could have some Doritos. Maybe when I get paid next week. And you're like, put the Doritos in the carriage. You pay me back later. It's that energy. That's the Four of Cups at times. The Four of Cups can be someone who dry begs. Hints that they want affection, hints that they want sex, hints that they want a commitment, hints that they need more from you, but doesn't come out and say it with direct communication, Ace of Swords. And with them feeling that you are the Queen of Cups, they may feel like you are someone that can pick up on that dry begging really quickly, and you're like, come on, just tell me what you want. Just tell me what you want. You don't have to like play this mental gymnastics with me. Just tell me what you want. And it's helping you guys' relationship out, is what it's kind of showing me. It's kind of feeling like you guys are releasing some behavior patterns that are not doing your relationship any good. It's like I have a Scorpio that's saying in this reading, I'm going to walk away if you're not being direct with me on what you need. You have to tell me what you need. You know, I'm not a mind reader. This will help us in our relationship going forward. Okay? It's you guys healing through some sort of insecurity in your relationship, or something that's been like a threat to your relationship with that Temperance card. You guys are working on a way to salvage whatever has been happening with the two of you. And then I see the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords can come in and self-sabotage because they're overthinking, they're overanalyzing. Okay? Is what I'm strongly getting. So I feel like someone needs to do less overanalyzing, less overthinking, and just say what's on their minds, speak from the heart, and it will work out for them. Let's clarify your feelings, Scorpio. You've got the Six of Cups. Why the Six of Cups, please? Why the Six of Cups for how Scorpio feels about this person? The Seven of Swords, Five of Swords. Look at that. That is like the equivalent of what I just said a moment ago. Scorpio, you know that this person beats around the bush. You know this person is someone that sends mixed signals. You know this about this person, and that's possibly why you guys have any conflict in the first place. When someone's not being for real with you, even if their intentions were genuine, it can come off as deceptive to you, and you read right through it. It's a facade. Scorpios don't like when people send mixed signals. Scorpios don't like it when people are wearing a mask. Scorpios want you to be yourself. Because even if you're just being genuine with what you're wanting, the fact that you're not saying it like it is leaves Scorpio feeling like they can't trust you to be by their side in the future. Because Scorpios want to make sure that they got someone that's being like real with them. So Scorpio, it's like you're sifting through a lot of your trust issues with this person around this time frame, while also reflecting on nostalgic memories with them, Six of Cups, leaving you both feeling like there's more that you guys can achieve together as long as you guys are straight with each other and on the same page. This may have been a karmic lesson for someone to live authentically and not hide behind, you know, what they think people want to see. Why the Two of Cups for how they're viewing? Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords. They're viewing you as reading the situation as self-sabotatory. The Page of Swords is someone that's getting new information. The Page of Swords is someone that's been keeping an eye on somebody, using discernment. So they're viewing you as reading the situation with this person as very sabotatory behavior. And it's allowing you guys to have some big important conversations that are really going to help you guys' relationship release what is holding you guys back. Okay? I like it. I like this reading. Clarify the star for this person's behavior going forward towards Scorpio. The Seven of Wands and the Three of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So Scorpio, it feels like going forward, this person is respecting your boundaries. This is someone that's trying to be more, you know, more outgoing, more forward, more letting you know what they're wanting and wishing for instead of letting you guess it. Because the star is telling you that they're wishing for something with the two of you. And now they're respecting your boundary and just coming forward with confidence with that Queen of Wands and telling it like it is. Telling you what they want so that way you know how to give it to them. Even if you know what they're asking for, you want them to actually come forward and be like, hey, this is what I'm wanting. You don't want to have to think to yourself, does this person want a commitment with me? They're kind of hinting at a commitment with me, but they're not coming out and saying that they want a commitment with me. That's what I'm getting off of you, Scorpio. You don't want to have to do mental gymnastics to figure out if you're picking up on what they're throwing at you. You just want them to, like, I feel like that's what's helping out a lot of people during Gemini season. Like I said earlier during Gemini's reading, Gemini season is allowing a lot of people to communicate more effectively to get what they want instead of not communicating effectively and getting what they don't want. All right, so this looks like a good week for you, Scorpio, with another person. So let's get your person's hidden message. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. I have Scorpio energy here. This was a very straight to the point reading, kind of similar to Virgo. So nothing big going on, just you guys being able to like get through a bump in the road. Our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. This is for those in no contact. The distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. Some of you Scorpios, you may have walked away from someone because you just were not in the mood to, like, you know, teach someone how to speak. You are my sanctuary. You're the only person I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. Some of you Scorpios, you may feel like this person betrayed your trust because you were so vocal and open about everything that you felt and want, and you feel like this person didn't match that energy and kept a lot to themselves. So, yeah, I hope that helps. Scorpio, I did do your June 2025 Love Monthly. It's in my June playlist. It's in the homepage of this channel. If you haven't checked it out, go for it if you want. If not, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I love you. On to Sagittarius. I like these readings. Everyone's like figuring their stuff out. I like it. All right, Saggy, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on for you for the next 2 weeks. Who's heading towards you? Sagittarius. Who's heading towards Sagittarius for the next 2 weeks? What can Sagittarius expect? Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius have heading towards them? Who are they connecting to, and what's their story together? What's their situation looking like? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Saggies. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week, or for the next 2 weeks, we have the Star. Their view of you, we have the Eight of Cups. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the Queen of Cups. Your feelings towards this person, the Five of Cups. And the overall energy for the two of you this week, or the next 2 weeks, is the Four of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay. So, Sagittarius, this person's got a lot of hope and faith that your story is not over, but you, on the other hand, kind of see it as over. We'll see. We'll see. You just may be feeling very emotional around this time frame, where your emotions are kind of directing you to all the negatives that is going on, everything that's been disappointing you, while they're feeling like they're looking at, you know, all these negatives that are happening in your relationship being something that you guys can rip the Band-Aid and have over with, so you guys can all focus on the good things going forward. This person really has a lot of hope and faith that whatever you guys are going through is not the end of your story. So let's break it down and see what's really going on. The Star is their feelings for you. The Star card comes out after a Tower. The Star comes out to restore everything that the Tower demolished. Why the Star? The Five of Wands. They're trying to heal after a fight that you guys may have had, a conflict you guys may have had, or something that made you run away, Sagittarius. This person is feeling like you just ran away. Whether you guys were having a conversation and you saw where the conversation was headed, so you excused yourself from the conversation because you weren't in the mood to fight, or it actually led to an argument that left you feeling like you just needed some alone time to cool off and to figure things out. But this person still has hope that everything's still fine between the two of you and that you guys are just going through something. But late at night is when their thoughts start to race and they start to feel like maybe they're keeping their hopes up for no reason. At least that's their negative late night talking going on when they're trying to get some sleep. This is someone that's really scared to lose you, but they still are holding on to hope and faith that they didn't lose you, that this is just a lesson for the two of you to go through, to learn from. So let's take a look at your feelings. You've got the Five of Cups. You're the one that's coming in less optimistic. Why the Five of Cups for how Sagittarius feels about this person? The Ten of Wands and the King of Pentacles. You feel like this relationship has been causing a lot of stress and burden to your life, and you don't know how to come around it. You're just focusing on your career right now. You're focusing on your money, keeping up with your responsibilities the best way you know how. And you may be trying out things that help you ground your energy and get you back to your roots and get you feeling passionate again with that Ace of Wands. But when it comes to this person, they really hit you hard. Like they really hurt you in a way that you feel like you can't come back from. So right now you're feeling like you just need to walk away from this person, Eight of Cups, and create space from them, Nine of Wands, while you focus on regaining the fuel to your energy again. Because a fire sign does well when they're accessing that Ace of Wands. So you might be trying out a new hobby. You might be doing things that lift your spirits up and pulls you out of this energy that you're in with this person. You're trying not to let it win you, okay? But you do want to create space from this person right now. You're definitely telling me that you don't want to talk to them for a couple weeks. You just need some time alone is what I'm kind of getting. And they're feeling like this is all temporary. So let's clarify why you're being viewed as the Eight of Cups. Why is, the Hanged Man and the Queen of Swords and the Three of Wands? You're being seen as the Eight of Cups because you're still trying to figure out what you want to do with the situation. You're not quite sold on whether to let this go forever, let this person go forever, but you're also not feeling excited about the future between the two of you. So you're just trying to do what's best for yourself. You could be dealing with an air sign or a water sign. Right now you've got your back turned towards this person, Eight of Cups, while you're trying to figure out what the future holds and whether you can still see this person in your future. You're just trying to protect yourself right now at all costs. Their behavior towards you around this time frame is the Queen of Cups. This is someone that's trying to show you their softer side. This is someone that's trying to come in and give you a sacred space to lean on, to vent to open up to feel comforted by. But you're not sure why they're trying to make a space for you to lean on when you feel like they were the ones that threw the sword at you. Kind of similar to what I had for Libra's reading, where Libra's person, you know, threw the sword and is trying to help mend the scar from that sword. Why the Queen of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Fool, and the Hierophant? So Sagittarius, you've got someone that's trying to get creative with how to approach you in order to protect this relationship at all costs. I am seeing repeated fours now. You got someone that feels like this is not the end of your story at all. That this is just something to learn from, to grow from. Clarify the overall energy. The overall energy for the two of you for the next 2 weeks is the Four of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Three of Swords. That's some heavy, 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 heavy energy right there, mixed in with a lot of beautiful energy too. There could have been other people in the mix. Other people putting in their 2 cents, or there was like a third party going on here for some of you, not for all of you. Someone could make up their mind on what they wanted, so they tried to live a double life until they figured out what they wanted, and now something came out, and now someone's like, whoa, I can't put that back in. I can only clean up the mess. Why the Two of Wands, Four of Wands, Three of Swords? 10 of Cups and the Four of Cups. Someone's realizing post-conflict, post-challenging time, post-heartache, that they have a sense of future with somebody. It's like someone finally realizes what they truly want after hurting the person that they truly want. But maybe hurt them at the time when they weren't really sure if that's the person that they wanted in the first place. Someone's got some serious regret going on, but is trying not to lose hope. Oh, wow. This is heavy. It feels like someone didn't expect you to react a certain way. Someone didn't expect you to react the way that you did. Someone thought that maybe they had a little bit more leeway with you, wiggle room with you. I don't know what that means. Unless that means that this person felt like you didn't have strong boundaries originally, so they may have felt like they had wiggle room to make some mistakes with you, but they soon quickly realized that they didn't have wiggle room, that you were just giving them the benefit of the doubt. It's like they're saying that you didn't really give any rules to the relationship, so they felt like they could break anything because there was no rules, but after doing something that hurt you, they realized that it was one of your deal breakers. It's kind of what it feels like, Sagittarius. Someone feels like they found one of your deal breakers out the hard way. And now when someone's thinking, oh man, did I just screw up my future with Sagittarius? Yeah. It's like someone didn't know what your must-haves and deal breakers were, but they found out the deal breaker a little too late. And this person's trying to get creative with how to proceed now that the damage is done. And you're over here like, just leave me alone for right now. I want to hang out with my friends. I want to hang out with people that care about me. I want to do my own thing. I need some space. So you're kind of like blowing this person off, not to be mean or spiteful, but because you're just trying to figure out what you need to do and you don't want anything influencing your decision at this time. So let's get your person's hidden message. So Sagittarius, it feels like for the next couple weeks, you're really needing some alone time to figure out what you want to do with your future, with them, and your future in general. And this person is going to clinch on to dear life that this is not the end, and that maybe this could be something that they can recover from, but you're not so sure yet. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Cancer. It could be anybody though. Please rock that like and subscribe button for you, girl, if you haven't already. I still feel your energy. Hold on, rewind. Learning how to read again. I saw like an image of a paragraph, but it wasn't the actual one I was looking at. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. I should have believed in you. You always had my best interests at heart. I always look for you at airports as if we'll be at the same place in the world. All right, Sag, I hope that helps. By the way, I posted your new June monthly. I posted it yesterday. It's in the June 2025 playlist. All you have to do is click on my logo from my YouTube channel, and it'll take you to a list of playlists. It'll show up as the most recent videos, too. I posted you in Capricorn last night or yesterday afternoon. Hi, Capricorn. Where's my sea goats at? All right. What do we have for Capricorn for the next 2 weeks? What do we have for Capricorn for the next 2 weeks? What do we have for Capricorn for the next 2 weeks? Two more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful sea goats. Aw, thank you, Katie Rainbow. I appreciate that, girl. Thank you so much. So your person's feelings for you this next 2 weeks is the Queen of Pentacles. Their view of you, we have Temperance, major for Sagittarius. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the Eight of Wands. Your feelings towards them, we have the Eight of Cups. And the overall energy for the two of you, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Wow, you guys are not on the same page. It looks like you guys might be able to work that out. But at the start of the next 2 weeks, you guys are not on the same page. They think you are, though. This is someone that feels like they've got it in luck with you. I've got the Queen of Pentacles as their feelings for you. I get Temperance for how they're viewing you, and the Eight of Wands as their behavior towards you. This is someone that feels like you guys are moving in the right direction and that you are looking very confident in the future with the two of you. However, looking at your feelings for them, you're not so sure. Let's find out why. Let's start with this person's feelings for you. This feels very similar to what I posted for you yesterday. Clarify that Queen of Pentacles for how this person feels about Capricorn. The Emperor, they feel like they've got it under control. And then I got the Hermit on the bottom. They really feel like things are moving fine for the two of you. Well, what's going on with you, Capricorn? Let's find out. Why is Capricorn feeling the Eight of Cups, please? The Ten of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Wands. You may feel like there's some unresolved issues between the two of you that you feel like you can't ignore in order to move forward with this person the way that you would like. It's like you feel like you could see a future with this person, Capricorn, but until you guys resolve anything that's still lingering as far as conflict, challenges, trust issues, until all that is resolved at your how can I explain that? Until something is resolved within your standards of being resolved, you're challenging this relationship moving forward. You're kind of pumping the brakes a little bit, but not turning off the engine. It's like you want to move forward with this person, Capricorn. You do. But you're pumping the brakes a little bit, slowing down all the movement until you guys can get on the same page with a few different things going on in your head right now. You want to talk about a few things. And they're over here like wanting to speed up the process. They're like, why pump the brakes, Cappy? Let's just move forward. We like each other. We're in it together. Let's go forward. And they're seeing you as being patient about something. It's like you want to make sure that this is not going to be an ongoing issue in the future, whatever this issue is. Let me clarify what this issue could be. What's the conflict? What's the challenge that Capricorn is facing? The Devil, Capricorn energy. Someone may think that someone's got some control issues. Because the Five of Swords to the Devil, that's someone having control issues at times. Or always needing to be right. Always needing to have all the answers. Always needing to be the one that knows it all. But it ends up hurting a relationship when people don't stop and think, maybe I don't know everything. Maybe I'll let the person that knows what they're talking about talk about the whole situation. I need another card on that. Hold on for a second. Ten of Swords, Knight of Wands. Capricorn, you feel like you're doing this relationship a favor by slowing things down, because it's like you're foreseeing this relationship going through a gnarly breakup if you don't slow this down now and nip it in the bud. I said that for Virgo. It's like you're spotting something that could end up being a huge threat to the relationship further down the road, and you're trying to deal with it now before it gets out of hand, and that's why you're slowing things down. Even though you want it to progress, you feel like slowing it down, navigating through the situation is going to be more beneficial for the two of you in the long run than what it's doing to you in the short term. Because you're an earth sign. Earth signs have the ability of seeing further down, further down the path. You guys are really connected to the earth. You guys can see the open road miles further than other people at times. And you can get a sense that something is not secure yet. And you know that's like a ticking time bomb to the relationship if you don't navigate it now. It's like you're trying to do this relationship a favor, even if your person's viewing you as trying to, punish the relationship right now and take away all the fun. It's like this person wants to have fun with you right now, Capricorn, but they feel like you're taking away the fun and focusing on all this serious stuff, but you're doing this now so that way you guys can enjoy the fun of the relationship in the future. It's kind of like a mom that may seem like a Debbie Downer to the kids' fun, because she's making sure that they have their gloves on, their snow boots, their warm winter jacket when they just want to go outside and play in the snow. It's like, I'm saving you a lot of headache by you going out in the snow without any of your winter gear on and then freezing your tushy out and then coming to me with sniffles and a cold throat or a cold. It's like, Capricorn, you're feeling like something needs to be taken care of first, so that way the relationship has the potential to just enjoy itself going forward. I hope this is making sense. Clarify the Temperance card. It's like this person may be like, all right, Capricorn, why are you always wanting to talk about our problems? Why can't we just enjoy movie night? Why can't we just, cuddle? Why can't we just go and have a nice dinner together? Why are you always bringing up all of our problems? And you're here like, because I want to resolve them so we can enjoy our relationship moving forward. Otherwise, this is going nowhere. It's kind of what I'm getting off of this. Knight of Cups. They're viewing you as kind of slowing down the romance department and talking about all the serious stuff. So they do feel like the more I'm diving into the situation, the more that they feel like you're the one in control of the relationship and they're just in the passenger seat right now. Because if you look at the Queen of Pentacles, that's someone that knows what they're doing. That's someone that knows how to run a home and a business. Very resourceful. Really capable. And you're just trying to do what's best for your family. You're trying to do what's best for the future of this relationship. Even if it makes you out to be the bad guy right now, you're like, I don't care. Look at me as the bad guy right now, but I'm doing us a favor right now by talking about our issues. Suggesting couples therapy is making me look like the bad guy, but it's really trying to help our relationship flourish. So, okay, look at me as the bad guy. It's kind of what this feels like. So let's clarify this person's behavior towards you around this time frame. We have the Eight of Wands. Why the Eight of Wands, please? They just want to have fun with you. They don't want to do all that other stuff, it looks like. But they may feel like they have to in order to not lose you. Two of Wands and the Hanged Man and the Lover's card. The Hanged Man is telling me that they're starting to see your perspective and understand you a little bit more. They're like, oh, all right, I see where Cappy is coming from. They're doing it for our relationship. I get it. All right, I got to get on board then. It feels like this person didn't want to change without understanding why they had to change. And now that they understand why they need to change, now they want to change. Because you never want to force someone to change if they don't want to. So it feels like someone's seeing your perspective and wanting to change without you telling them to change. If they want to have a future with you, they got to come around. Clarify that Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Clarify the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands. Now that you're getting all that other stuff out of the way, Capricorn, you're playing chess, not checkers. You're thinking about 10 steps down the road, not the first step. And now that you're getting somewhere with this person, now you guys can enjoy yourself. Now you can have fun. You're like, see, I can be fun. I just want to take care of all that stuff first. So let's get your person's hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, Capricorn, I have Aries here. I have you, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius. But it really could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button for you, girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. You were in my home and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. The thought of you with someone else drives me crazy. It looks like this person is willing to do whatever to not risk you being with someone else. I still feel connected to you, but I waited too long to reach out. Is it too late for us? I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. That kind of looks the same as that card. All right, Cappy, I hope this helps. Do check out your June monthly. I posted it under my YouTube June 2025 playlist. All right, hope that helps. Love ya. On to Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. Oh, I just almost knocked off everything on my table. All right, let's see what's going on with you guys for the next 2 weeks. What do we have for Aquarius? By the way, I have your June monthly uploading as we speak. It should be ready for posting tomorrow morning when the captions are updated. Aquarius, what do we have for Aquarius for the next 2 weeks? Aquarius, love for the next 2 weeks of June 2025 or whenever they find this video. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful aqua babies. Aquarius, your person's feelings for you, we have the Moon card. Their view of you, we have the Six of Swords. Their behavior and actions, we have the Page of Swords. Your feelings towards them, we have the Ten of Wands. And the overall energy for the two of you around this time frame is the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups being the overall energy for the two of you for the next 2 weeks shows me that you both do feel this connection is very special to the two of you. It is something that means a lot to the two of you. But there's definitely some things going on here that need to be addressed in order for you guys to see a possible future together. So let's break down the Moon energy for this person's feelings for you. We have the Moon. That's Pisces energy. Why the moon, please, for how this person feels about Aquarius? Why the moon? Why the moon, please? Why the moon? The Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Aquarius, this person is telling me that they made some sort of plan with you and they're feeling like they're still waiting on you to respond to it. They feel like they showed you what they want to see moving forward, but it's still pending your response. And looking at your feelings, you're feeling very burdened about how to move forward, so you might need time to figure something out. And for some of you Aquarians, this message may have not come towards you yet. It might be something that you're going to get in the first week of June, and then the second week they're waiting on you to respond to it. So you might have an incoming message coming towards you, or this person's coming towards you with an incoming short-term plan that they're hoping that you're going to be on board with, but they may feel like you're making them wait for your response. Let's clarify your feelings. Why the Ten of Wands for how Aquarius feels for the next 2 weeks? Why the Ten of Wands, please? Why the Ten of Wands? The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. And the Two of Swords. You feel like you need to take your hands off the wheel with the situation, Aquarius, and just let the universe do its thing. You may feel like you're in a position here where there may be some outside forces working against this relationship, temporarily maybe, or for the long term, because there's something that you're needing to pay more attention to. You may be feeling like you need to ignore this person's suggestions on what to do going forward, just for a little bit. The Two of Swords can represent not really seeing eye to eye for the next 2 weeks, while you're just trying to patiently wait and see what the universe is planning for you or has in store for you, so that way you don't make matters more difficult for yourself, Ten of Wands. Because one more log on your shoulder and you're going to feel like you're face planting. You're like, I can't take on any more stress. This relationship is really doing a number on me, you may be saying to yourself. You're like, why is my love life so difficult? And with the overall energy being the Two of Cups, it does show me that you both feel a similar emotion towards each other, but you guys are having trouble like expressing it or showing it in real time that you guys are compatible for each other. Clarify that Two of Cups, please. Clarify that Two of Cups for Aquarius. The Devil and the Three of Pentacles. You may feel like ego is getting in the way of you guys having a healthy, happy relationship. You both may feel like your own insecurities keep on getting in the way of you guys working together as a team. You both have your own insecurities that are bringing a lot of challenges to the relationship, and you're trying your best to figure out what yours are so you can work on them, in the hopes that they're going to look at what theirs are so that they can work on them. But you both are acknowledging that you both have a role to play and why something is not moving forward the way you want it to. So you're being seen around this time frame, Aquarius, as trying to create space and distance from this person, so that way you guys can actually create balance for the relationship going forward with that Six of Swords. It's like you're realizing that the closer you guys are to each other right now, it's going to tip that boat over. And by creating space from each other, it's creating that boat from tipping over. It's keeping it from tipping over. So you may feel like having some space from this person is what's needed for you guys to even have a prayer in the future for this relationship. Because you may feel like if you are around them right now, you guys might get into an argument. So you're just trying to stay to yourself to figure some things out, because you feel like you guys are like, the tension is high right now maybe. You guys may feel like the tension is high. So even though you hear what this person's offering you as far as the relationship goes, you're not ready to give them your input yet until you know what to do next. Why the Six of Swords for how they're viewing Aquarius? Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So Aquarius, around this time frame, it looks to me that you do want a future with this person, and that's why you feel like you need to show some tough love and to fight back wanting to be near this person right now and focus on yourself for the time being. So that way you guys can have this relationship going forward. Because you both do want each other, but you both are giving to this in the way that's hurting the relationship. That's kind of what it feels like. It's like you guys are trying too hard to be together, and it's creating challenges for the two of you. That's what I'm getting. Someone here is really needing to work on themselves and be less focused on the relationship right now. So that way you guys can have a relationship to go back to in the future. It's kind of what this is feeling like. Aquarius, you might feel like this person might lose control at times and allow themselves to get in the way of this relationship by being too controlling over everything, wanting to know exactly what's up ahead, what you're doing next, and you feel like that's actually doing the opposite of what they want for the relationship. So Aquarius, I feel like for the first week of June, you and this person are needing to create some space from each other in order to have this relationship flourish. Their behavior towards you is the Page of Swords. During this time of no contact, it looks like they're going to be keeping a close eye on you. They're going to be wanting to know what you're up to, wanting to see what you're doing, who you're talking to, wanting to still feel like they're a part of your world. Why the Page of Swords, please? Four of Cups, Eight of Wands. This is someone that's really wanting to move this relationship forward, but they feel like they're getting rejected. They feel left out. They feel like they're not a part of your world right now. They feel like you're getting used to not having them around, when that's the opposite of what you're actually doing, Aquarius. You actually do want them around, and that's why you feel like you have to do this. Kind of similar to what I had for Capricorn, but not really. Kind of, sort of. Where Aquarius wants to like take care of the issues early on, even if those issues aren't, you know, hurting the relationship right now, you might see them as hurting the relationship in the future. Okay? It's kind of what that's showing me. So it feels like for the next week, Aquarius, you and this person may not be talking, but it looks like the second week, you guys pick up your communication up a notch, and you guys start to feel more optimistic about everything now that you guys have a chance to clear your mind on what you actually want and, you know, let go of some things that are just hurting the two of you. Clarify that, Devil. It's like someone's feeling like selfishness is getting in the way, codependency is getting in the way, insecurities are getting in the way of this relationship. It's like you guys have a mixture of your own insecurities that are hurting this relationship. Clarify the Devil, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Judgment. So the Queen of Cups, the Judgment, that's a time for, you know, you both to like recap on everything and release what is holding you both back. Cleaning out your energetic closet. Releasing things from your closet that are not serving its purpose anymore and is just doing damage to the two of you. You guys are trying to figure out a way to work together and not against each other. Three of Pentacles. Okay? I hope this is making sense. Clarify more about what this person's feelings, and then I'm going to get the hidden message. The Ten of Pentacles and the Tower. This person feels like a tower has struck your relationship, but they're feeling like it's actually going to do good for the two of you, for you guys to rebuild from ground up. They're feeling like this tower may have needed to happen for you guys to get focused on what was hurting your relationship early on, so that way it doesn't do any more damage. I've been getting that message a lot today. I've been getting that message a lot lately. Like a tower had to strike early on to avoid future towers from happening. So that way you guys wouldn't waste all this time building just for it to collapse. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Capricorn. I have strong Scorpio energy in this reading. Pisces is here, Taurus is here, Sagittarius is here, but it could be anybody. Let's get the hidden message. I have to be in contact with you again. I miss you too much. Yeah, if you're not talking to someone right now, Aquarius, they're missing you. They're really wanting to like break the no contact and just get back to talking again, but you may feel like this no contact is needed. So that way you guys can make this work out. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. Someone here may be pouting. Someone may be acting passive-aggressive, not wanting to admit that they're really affected by this whole situation. Someone doesn't want to be seen as that vulnerable. You are my best friend, and I cherish our friendship above all others. I still feel connected to you, but I've waited to reach out. Is it too late for us? Did I already read that? I don't remember. All right, Aquarius, I hope this helps. I'll be posting your June monthly tomorrow morning, so Monday morning, 9 a.m. maybe, Eastern Standard Time. Look out for it. All right, love ya. On to Pisces. Hi, Pisces. What up, buttercups? All right, Pisces, my water fishies. Let's see what's going on with you guys for the next 2 weeks. Pisces, what do we have for Pisces for the next 2 weeks? Pisces, what do we have for Pisces, please? Hermit wanted my attention. We'll see if it comes back out. What do we have for Pisces, please? 2 more shuffles for Pisces. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful water fishies. All right, Pisces, your person's feelings, we have the 10 of Swords. Their view of you, we have Judgment. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the Hierophant. Your feelings towards them, we have the 5 of Swords. And the overall energy, we have the King of Pentacles, influenced by the 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, Pisces. You guys are not in a good space right now, are you? If you're resonating with conflict and lack of trust. This person's feeling like a nail hit the head on the coffin. All right, let's break it down. Their feelings for you is the 10 of Swords. They feel like you don't want them anymore. They're like, wow, Pisces is really done with me, I feel. Why the 10 of Swords? The 5 of Pentacles. Pisces, you have someone that's feeling like you want nothing to do with them. It's like you're tossing out all your memorabilia about them, ripping all their photos, unfollowing them on Facebook, blocking their number. They feel like you just deleted them from your life. They still feel like there's something that you guys can learn from this experience, but they're viewing you as judging them harshly. Judging them harshly and releasing them from your life. And with your feelings for them being the 5 of Swords, you're telling me you're mad at them. You're really mad. That's piranha energy. Look at all that fish on that table. You feel like they hurt you too. Aww. All right, why does Pisces feel this way? You guys are going back and forth right now with verbal missiles, it feels like. You guys are saying some mean things to each other before officially like blocking each other's number, it feels like. You guys are really upset. Don't force it if it doesn't sound like your situation, Pisces. If you and your person are going well, if you guys are great, then this is not your message. This is for a Pisces that may be in the middle of a tower right now. Like you're inside of the tower and the tower is collapsing over you. Why the 5 of Swords for how Pisces feels? Justice. You feel justified in regards to something you may have said to them, Pisces. You feel justified. But with the Ace of Cups being there, you still love them. You still love them. You can't turn off your feelings that easily, but you do feel justified in something that you may have had to say to them. I feel like once the storm settles and the dust fades, you and this person might be able to find space to talk to each other in a more civil way. But right now, this person's feeling like you just hit the delete button on them existing in your life. Like someone I used to know. That song is popping up in my head. Somebody that I used to know. Clarify again this person's feelings for Pisces. King of Wands and the King of Swords. They feel like you guys can go about it in a more mature way. They're feeling like you guys can go about it in a more mature way. Even if they're being immature right now too, they're pretty much saying, Pisces, there's a more mature way of going about this than what we've been doing. Can we find a way to like move forward mature? It's kind of what this is showing me. Let's clarify why they're viewing you as the Judgment card. The Four of Cups. They feel like you're judging them and being very passive-aggressive about something. The Four of Cups can oftentimes be someone that's being moody and passive-aggressive, and that you're throwing judgment at them. You're criticizing them. You're telling them things that, you know, have been building up for you emotionally. And they're feeling like there's a nicer way of going about it than the way that you guys have been handling this. They don't want to continue fighting with you. They don't want to continue fighting with you. They want to seek advice right now on how to move forward with the situation with you. Clarify that Hierophant. It's like they're feeling like you said some things, they've said some things, and they're wanting to figure out if you guys can like grow from this and learn from this and not let it do any more damage. Why the Hierophant? Why the Hierophant? Seven of Cups and the World card. This person's wanting to exhaust all options available before closing that chapter between the two of you. It's like they feel like the door is still kind of open and not fully slammed shut, but they're trying to figure out how to go forward with this. They're trying to figure out what their options are, but they feel very limited. Pisces, they're scared that you just don't want nothing to do with them anymore based off of some of the things you may have said. Let me pull some more cards on that, but I'm going to use a different deck. Hold on for a second. Give me more on what this person is telling me in regards to what's happening with Pisces in them. They're feeling like your reaction was so quick and spontaneous that you didn't give them a chance to explain something. It's like you may have sent them a lengthy text saying, I'm mad at you, I don't want to talk to you anymore, leave me alone, but you didn't give them a chance to explain something that you may have been mad at them about. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, this was supposed to happen. Oh, Pisces, whatever went down between the two of you or what is currently happening between the two of you was supposed to happen. It was not an accident. The Wheel of Fortune, that's a karmic lesson. That's a karmic lesson that you and this person signed up for before you even incarnated into this lifetime. You guys may have had a past life together. Your family tree may go into another lifetime. This may have been past life karma that needed to be cleared in this lifetime in order for it to be settled. Yeah, you guys have past life energy. You guys have dealt with each other in a past life, and this was meant to create some balance for the two of you. I don't know whose karma it was, but it's somebody's. But it's creating a big change for someone eventually once someone realizes what the change it brings. But I am getting someone feeling heartbroken here, feeling like their heart's been ripped out of their chest, really going through it, but trying to look very confident at the same time, not wanting to look like they're in pain. Clarify Pisces energy, please. Clarify Pisces energy, please. Page of Cups and the Two of Wands. You're just at a crossroads right now, Pisces, where you're trying to look at something from a childlike perspective. You're trying to figure out what your inner child would want you to do at this time to ensure that you're happy. You may be going to a mother figure at this time for advice, whether it's your mom, grandmother, sister, family member. There's someone that you feel like you need to talk to about what to do here. Or this is just someone that could be giving you advice in regards to what's happening here. All right, tell me more about what's going on between Pisces and this person. Yeah, you guys might be a part of each other's family tree. I'm looking at this card and it shows me that you may have had you may have been married in a past life. And there was some unsettled business. Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords. I feel like going forward, Pisces, I feel like you're going to get your optimism back, your optimism restored. But I feel like you guys are needing to have this time apart right now. I feel like you both need time apart to figure out what you need to do next, get some advice from people who care about you to see if this is something that you want to move forward with in the first place. Clarify that Hierophant. The Devil and the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant again. Someone's realizing, you know, what insecurities or issues that they were bringing to the relationship. So it feels like you and this person both brought in some baggage from old relationships or a past life that started to get triggered throughout this relationship that need to be addressed before you guys can even move forward in the way that you would like. I feel like I've been getting this message a lot today. Something was meant to highlight that someone had more healing to do. Someone had more growing to do. Someone still needed to work on some things within themselves. I got the Three of Cups and I got the King of Pentacles. So Pisces, I feel like going forward, after the dust settles, you and this person are going to find a way to reconnect and talk, whether to continue your relationship or to continue as friends at the very least. The Three of Cups, King of Pentacles is showing me that there's a chance for you guys to like come together and enjoy each other's company and space again after everything, you know, settles. Because right now this person feels like you want nothing to ever do with them. And you guys are being guided to hold space for yourselves at this time and not feed the relationship just yet. So this feels like it's going to be pending for the next couple of weeks. It feels like there's no clear answer on where it's going just yet. It's too up in the air. So I'm going to get your person's hidden message, Pisces. For zodiac signs you could be dealing with, I have Capricorn here. Taurus is here. Scorpio is here. More fixed energy, so Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Pisces again. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. Did I not say that earlier? I could have sworn I said that. Yeah, I could have sworn I said that. Someone's feeling like someone's being judged. Possibly because they were the ones judging at first. I still feel connected to you, but I waited too long to reach out. Is it too late for us? I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. These two cards keep on repeatedly coming out for the, like, next to each other. There's a huge stack of cards, and those two keep coming out. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you lost faith in me. All right, I hope that helps, Pisces. I'll be posting your June monthly tomorrow, possibly around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday morning. I'm waiting for the captions to update, but they're already ready. I already recorded it. All right. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you to my awesome mod squad. Reminder, I might not be here next Sunday. That's why I titled this video for 2 weeks instead of a weekly. I'm taking some time off, but I might still show up for next Sunday's live stream, but I'm taking some time off. I already have some pre-recordeds to release during that time I'm taking off, but I'm not doing any private readings next week. I won't be responding to any emails. Of course, I have private readings to do this week, but next week I'm off. All right, so thank you guys for being here. I love you. I'm going to go take some more Dayquil and curl up in a ball and watch some I Love Lucy reruns and get rid of whatever this flu is or whatever this, I don't even know what to call it. It just feels icky. All right, love you guys. I rock that deck. Later, Gators.